and we'll just wait for everyone to get back in before we start.
Waiting for you. Oh, that's a new link. Okay.
Yeah.
Live in 8 hours. Let's go!
Let's fucking go, lads! Right, also tell me how loud this is.
I can't hear it because I hate you.
I can't hear anything either. We don't want to hear anything.
How loud what is?
This.
The stream? Or what is it? Because we can't hear anything.
I'm playing a clip on Windows Media Player. Why is this not fucking working?
Because you haven't said, how are you sending B1 over?
Should be. Right, what about now?
Right, so under all audio, you want to be sending B1 over, like so.
What about this?
This isn't the song I want. You're echoing.
Very loud.
Oh, that is very loud, sorry.
Can you hear me?
Railway cat.
Oh, the echo.
Railway train.
The echo is back. Here we go.
Okay, I'll turn off some bullshit. Skimble shanks the railway.
Fucking damn it! Why is this not?
The cat of the railway train.
God.
Yay, River's made it.
Oh.
He crossed the rivers.
He has lorded the river.
Hello.
Skimble shanks the railway cat. The cat of the railway train.
YouTube? What? Now live. Hey. Training.
How way are we going? That is up to the other two.
Right, what should I be
don't know.
selecting for input? Voicemeter output or voicemeter aux output?
Voicemeter.
Whatever VIO is.
VIO is not aux, so it's this one.
That should be sending B1.
Uh-oh.
But instead it sends the echo.
Because, okay, what are you sending microphone to?
I'm sending microphone to... Microphone is B1.
That should only be what it gets sent to. Okay.
Yeah.
What are you sending Discord to, your second one?
I'll
It should only be sending to A1.
Manage inventory.
Right. This might be it. Okay, right. How about this?
I hear you.
You hear me, okay, which is good.
Put on the music.
And do you hear this?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank fuck for that. Right, we're ready to go now.
Take a fucking screenshot of that setup now. Because this happens every week.
It does.
That we're
It
shooting.
does. It does. Right, it's fine. I know what the problem was. So we're ready to go.
No, you don't, because you keep forgetting. You know what it is now. You won't know what it is in 4 weeks' time.
Okay.
Sarpai quality.
Time
Quality.
to play some Rocket League.
Now, the next question is, do the streams hear this, what we're saying?
Will we monitor the streams?
Someone want to check?
Nope. Basically, they should be able to hear all three of us and Paul's music when he decides to play it. And the game audio, I guess, but that's less
Okay,
important.
Lord River said yes, he heard everything.
Yes, okay. Good. Skimble shanks the railway cat.
I'll play my clip again and just see whether all the bars are barring about in Discord first. Bob's.
Oh, yes.
Skim.
Yeah, okay. I'm the master of the bass. Yeah, okay, right, good. Good, everything is fine. Let's
I doubt that.
fucking go! Also, I'm
Oh,
echoing on
the
your
secret.
thing, Stephen.
What?
Right, because I've got you turned up loud.
Okay. Aaron, turn me down. You don't want to
Dead
hear
man.
me. I'm not
There,
that
should
interested.
be better now.
Wait, what?
Now Aaron can hear
Skimble
me.
Shanks.
Paul,
Yeah?
I have a topper called Tea Time.
Aww. And Holly's sleeping next to me. She's put her head upside down and she just
Holly,
relaxed.
is it tea time?
Oh,
I've learned definitively from being at Paul's on New Year's.
Did
I've
she
learned
actually
definitively.
get the same?
No,
I hate
I asked her just now.
Right, are we all ready to go?
yes.
Yeah.
Good.
God, my car's so cool.
Also, yeah, I can play until whenever, really, because, you know, I'm not working tomorrow.
Well, lucky you.
Is it tea time? I'm not either, actually. So.
Oh, lucky you.
Oh, lucky you. Okay, I will take a... Holly is looking
Yeah,
very
it's
cute
a big
just
app.
now, so, you know. Goth Girl, 1999.
Third time.
Hey.
Golf GF.
Well, this is a friendly match, I should point out.
Also, yeah, take a photo of
That's
Holly right now, Paul, instead of playing this match.
Well, it's a friendly, so if we go 5 up, I can probably afford to do it.
You can afford to do it for
Skimble.
5-0.
Yeah, that's
Shanks
true.
the railway cat.
Oh, good
You keep
use of an
saying
aerial
Skin
there,
and Bones, and It's
Ben.
making me think of a Foo Fighter song.
The cat of the railway train.
Yeah, Ben's seen cats
funny
now,
Fields
all he
of
does
Bowie song,
is sing cat songs. So, yeah, that's his thing.
Cats is a masterpiece of the modern era.
Oof.
Oh,
So
Why
that's
did
not
that
how you
happen?
defend your... I should point out to chat, I'm now in Gold 2 on 2v2s, and I don't quite know how I'm there, because I'm not really much better than I was before. But hey,
worry,
we'll find
Paul,
out.
I'll be sure to blame you for
You'll
everything.
drag me down to your level, which is gold. Gold 1? I think no, we're silver 3 and gold 1, aren't we, at the moment?
Oh, fuck.
Nope. It's
That's fine. Oh
more
no,
like
it's
goal
not fine.
one. More
They're
like two
gold.
goals.
Golds.
More like goal less.
And they were like, look at the team. We're playing 2 people born in 1999 and 1 person born in 1805. You know, we're
They've got hundreds
we're
of years
younger
of experience
slash
on
older
us.
and stronger and fitter than these people. We should be kicking their asses.
They were around
Though to be
for
fair,
the
we are also
original
playing
Rocket League
enemy,
before
so
they
you know
banned
there's
it.
that.
You just described a lot of things that I just am not, Paul.
Skimble
What are you talking
Shanks.
about?
Yeah. The
I
cat.
hit
of
the wrong
railway
guy.
train.
Smarter.
Work it harder, make it better, do it faster, makes us stronger.
Great Kanye West song.
Ben, don't trigger me, please.
It's a better version of that song.
It's fucking not.
It is.
How was that a save? That makes no sense.
It was going in, Stephen. It was going in.
Oh.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I can't believe you went and paid money, Ben. Do you know that
I-
fucking what's his face actually makes money because you went to see that film?
Yeah,
Don't care.
you've now paid for James Corden to buy another drink when he's been a dick to people.
Don't care. We'll happily do it again
Actually,
to see
I
that
bet
film.
James Corden never pays for drinks.
It's got Oscar written all over it.
Sorry, you paid James Corden to ignore his child whilst drinking something.
Well, two things. I didn't pay for the film. I paid for the Vietnamese dinner afterwards. Which probably also funded James Corden somehow.
Oh God, just he is the comedian that Brexit Britain deserves, really.
Anyone else getting loads of stutters? I'm sure this is Paul.
Are you mocking my stutter?
I'm watching the stream on my thing. And it doesn't
Celestial
look like stutter
concurs,
for
so
me.
it is your fault.
That's cool, Aaron.
What, the chocolate chefs thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skimble Shanks. And also, James Corden was fine in the film. He's not the worst part, which is saying something.
Right, if the
That's
stuttering
a-
keeps up, I'll look into it. But it looks like everything's fine from my end.
I'll
So I don't
check
know.
to see if there's drop frames.
Check and see if there's drop frames. You know, your local fucking.
Well, it could be his
Thing.
computer being shit.
No,
I bet it's
we're
better
not.
than
We're
mine.
not about to do this again. I had 10 years of this shit, and it's not going to start up again. Please.
You had 10 years of having a shit computer.
Yeah. But now I apparently don't. Oh, someone get it.
Your
There we
computer
go.
is literally better than Dak. Literally better than my best.
Mini jet skis.
Ah, fuck yeah.
I'm afraid I even paid. Don't worry,
Sorry,
furries will
can
hate the
someone,
film the most.
can one of you explain that to me, please? Can someone explain why you just burst
What?
into
Explain
mini jet skis? Oh yeah, it sounds like you're trying to sell a product very, very subtly. I can't.
Yes, I
they
sell
finally
mini
did
jet
it. They
skis.
finally fucking did it. Mini jet skis. It's the product we all didn't know we wanted, but we wanted.
Score a goal.
No, not
Not
that
you.
way. Let's go that
My
way.
kids have waited 6 years to get a jet ski of their own.
Oh my god, miniature 4x4s. Look.
Oh my god, no.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Aaron, are you just on a miniature things website?
They should call them 0.4 by 0.4s. Hat trick, by the
Oh,
way.
4 divided by 4s.
You've seen Cats. Oh, Cats is a work of art. I will die on this hill. Skimbleshanks, the railway cat, the cat of the railway train. How can you not love lyrics like that?
Like, James Corden is in almost everything that's shit.
He's barely in the film. Stop agonizing about the fat comedian man.
That
He's not
comedian,
comedian.
man.
That's why I say comedian man. It's a completely different concept.
Like,
The fat comedian man laughed. You are wrong.
He's barely in it. Like, he sings one bad song about how fat he is and eats out of the trash, which is probably based on real life.
Look, if James
And then,
Corden
like,
was in fucking Pokemon Sword
then
and
he
Shield,
falls into
I
a
wouldn't
hole
buy it.
and dies. Except he doesn't die. Oh, he coughs a hairball as well on Ray Winston. That's pretty hot.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
Ever go on that? That's a good goal, Ben.
I know. Skimbleshanks. The railway cat. The cat of the railway.
See, that, Stephen.
He's like
fake
of all the
That he says,
things
oh,
to hate
James
the film
Corden.
for. Such... Yes, like he's in it. He's a cat. They all look terrible. The CG is terrible. It's part of the charm.
If James Corden was
Oh,
the
wow,
fucking
look at it.
villain in the last episode of Game of
Cockroach.
Thrones, I wouldn't fucking watch it. I wouldn't even find out what the fucking ending was.
Cockroaches with human faces. What's not to like?
I have it. Okay, you have it.
James Corden doesn't wear any makeup.
Rebel Wilson talks to a dildo.
Yeah, James Corden.
Rebel Wilson is at least funny.
No,
Like,
there's nothing.
Not in this
no,
film.
No, she's
She's
not.
actually her segment is actually one of the most fucked up weird segments in film
yeah,
history.
but Rebel Wilson's comedy is like sarcastic, deadpan humor, and
Rebel
James
Wilson
Corden is just
female James Corden. She
she's
is not
fucking
funny.
not.
Do you think we
Like,
got
I'm
away
not
with
disputing
giving
that
us
she's
the
not
the
funny.
just 7 the week before?
Jesus Christ, Ben! What the fuck? What's happened to you?
I hate you. That's what.
What's happened? Look at his fucking goal. What the fuck? That's like a James McFadden goal if he was shit.
Human cat breast disturbing. That's again another part of the appeal of this film. Although it's only really Taylor Swift's cat that has like the full-on cat titties in her one song. In her handshake of an appearance.
Oh, that was so close.
And believe me, Idris Elba's cat abs / complete absence of a bulge is a lot weirder. Again, 5-star
Oh no, I'm not
film.
ready. I'm not ready. Don't click ready. We're not ready for that. Don't click ready. Good.
I'm ready.
Okay, right.
Ready
Everyone's
to
here.
get
It's
cats.
time for the first game of the new year for the LRMs, and look at that Gold 2. That's right. The Ghost of Christmas Esports is an online game.
Dorian, a bit of an explanation because I saw that you didn't really know who James Corden is.
Leave the
A
lobby.
story. Hang on. Exit to main menu. There. A story from Twitter called "A Flying Fuck." Half an hour into a New York to London flight, passengers in business class noticed a woman with a crying baby being brought through the curtains by a flight attendant. They looked on in mild horror as they saw the attendant direct her into an empty seat next to James Corden. Expecting a huge celebrity hissy fit to kick off, Carden's cabin mates were impressed to see that he didn't say a word or make any sort of complaint. He simply put on a pair of noise-cancelling headphones, pulled an eye mask over his eyes, and turned away from her to sleep. Pretty decent of him, right? When the plane landed, though, passengers were surprised to see Corden remain seated as the woman with the baby struggled to open the overhead locker. And even more surprised when she turned to Corden and said, "For fuck's sake, can you at least hold the baby while I get the bags down?" The woman was his wife, the baby was his baby. The fact that this story is plausible says everything you need to know about James Corden.
He's a good father.
Panda.exe. Wolf.exe.
Oh no. Oh no, it's fucking. We're playing creepypasta characters.
We are. Remember how to play Rocket League.
What's to be wanted?
Timed jumps.
Relax and the other thing that I forgot.
Don't do it when you want to go to it.
The rum tum tugger
Relax
is a curious cat.
and rotation. Ah, shit.
Oh. Wirecat. They're not like the entire film is a masterclass to watch of just. It's the most ill-conceived like mess of a film. I love every second of it.
No, it's not confirmed, Dorian, but it's plausible.
Ah. And if it ended with then the whole plane clap, then we would know it was bullshit.
We know it's true.
And then the whole audience applauded.
There we go, that's going in, I think. Oh, no, it's not. Fuck.
That's not. Centering.
Centering backwards. Centering forwards.
Admin,
I've got
he's
it.
doing it backwards.
No! What are you doing?
I was centering it, you dip.
Oh, I love cats.
It's the wrong goal!
What? I didn't hit it that way. They hit it that way.
Right, okay, I'm on it. Centering. Ah,
Like
Now there's no one back.
engine cover.
I'm back. Ah. Oh, hi. Bye. Hi. Oh, aha, wolf.exe. More like can't aim.exe.
we're like wolf dot file formats no longer in use that I can't think of.
Wolf.odt.
WAD.
WAD? There's still people out there who
Yeah.
use WADs.
There's
Yeah,
their
WADs
dim.
get made
Like,
all
they're all 40 years old and still live in their parents' basement, but, you know.
Me. Oh,
Stephen, I had it! I had it! I had it!
Fuck you!
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Rum tum fucking tugger.
Right, we're through. Okay, well, we were. Oh, we're through! Okay! Okay, go, 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 go,
I
go,
got
go, 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 go.
Mungo Jerry
Yes!
and Rumpel Teaser.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Yes, I am. Yes, Kenny, I love bad films. The
I mean,
badder
we
the
made our
better.
entire
We
internet
all,
fame
we
based
all
on
love
reading.
bad films.
I would have went to see Last Christmas if it was good.
We all love bad films. Oh, okay, right, centering.
Okay.
He centered it for me. Do it.
That was nearly sweet.
Okay, I got.
A cat is not a dog. It's also a lyric.
A cat is not a dog. Good to know.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
wasn't quite. Fuck.
There's more to it than that, but I can't remember. It's one of the like fucking 3 songs Judi Dench quote unquote sings.
A parakeet is not a budgie.
It's true. At the end of the film, they shoot Jennifer Hudson into a balloon into the sky, and she dies on her way back to her home planet.
Yeah, the
last bit's not
the
true.
difference between us and the fan fiction critic is that we genuinely love the bad things we review, and the fan fiction critic just wants to talk about how it's not as good as her.
He wants to
fan
improve
fiction.
it, which is
Yeah.
he wants to turn it into another mediocre fan fiction. How dare they?
Wait, is the fan fiction critic?
Oh,
Wait,
Well, they do that. They're like, oh, you should have put a comma here, enemy.
yeah. Yeah, and that's the fatal flaw. You should not be trying to improve fan fiction. It just should not exist. Ah,
Yeah.
close.
oh no!
Close. Okay, I got no boost, so I'm fucked.
We have so
Just
many
have to
important
relax.
Blackadder here.
There we go, like that.
Oh,
yes.
Fuck!
No.
Put it in!
Yes!
Yes!
Yes.
This whole
And I got
landscape
steal the goal.
testament to the
It doesn't matter, they were gonna clear it, I think.
of this stuff, this mixture.
Yeah, they were gonna
Mixture.
clear it.
Mixture.
You really spoke over mixture, Paul.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh, sorry.
That's who
Do
should
we
have
have
been
to
cast.
stay quiet during the Brian Cox bit?
You could have been like Moonpole Blank or something.
Only for Brian Cox.
Blank.
Is anyone
Brian
on
Cats,
that?
yes.
Is anyone on that? No. Okay, no one's on that.
Brian Cat, the Moon Cat. That's what half the songs
What?
start with.
No!
by the way, it says.
Yeah! I had
Oh.
it! Stop taking my saves off me! Look, I fucking
No,
had
look
it!
at this. Boop.
I literally was... Ah! This is why you should rotate! Oh, my inner G2 is coming out. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, watermelon!
What? Jesus Christ.
I got it.
Oh, I see
Okay,
that,
someone
Paul.
else
Good
got
job.
it.
Oh. No. Darnassus Gus has a Darius Gus.
I got it. I don't got it.
Skimble Shanks. We've got 20 seconds to equalize. Oh, sorry.
Ah,
I got it.
sorry.
Ah. That's going in.
Oh no.
That's going in.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You've got 5 seconds to score twice. Let's get this.
We've done not that before, so we can do it again.
We've lost with Nora, so.
Yeah, let's just channel the spirit of people who have done that to us.
Ah,
Okay, there's the
score
first
a
one.
goal.
Oh no.
Skimble
Oh, no.
Shanks. Oh.
Hard base. Yeah, they're the heart of the base, but they're not the master of the base.
Look at them breakdancing on our
Do people
grave.
practice their fucking victory bullshit? Because I
Yeah.
think they do.
No.
So happens when you win all the time.
We need to win so I can open my bottle of special drink.
Nope.
Crack
Bleach?
open a cold one. No, that's if we lose.
With the boys.
Yeah,
Crack open.
crap open a cold
Crack.
one for the boys.
Oh, it's Smeg.
Oh, it's Red
Oh,
Dwarf.
Smeg. Oh,
Make
it's-
it walk back.
no, it's Smega. I
Man
thought it was
United
Smeg
Football
my
Club
walkboard.
Donuts.
Well, their 4-letter thing is still Smeg.
Yeah,
We
there's
should
Meg.
call them if we beat them. We should call them Smegma Wanberg or whatever the hell their name is.
Smegheads.
Just say stuff about Mr. Flibbles every time they are shit at the game.
Yes.
Notice that I said they shit at the game, not us. Ah,
Skimble Shanks.
I can't believe I missed that. Fucking hell.
Centered. Oh, centered too hard.
If I missed that in G2, my teammate would tell me to go kill myself.
Oh shit.
Or he would just say wow in the chat
Well,
in the
save.
meantime. Save it. Good.
Skimble Shanks.
Okay, I got it.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Dan there.
Oh no, that's good. Oh no, it's not.
I played a game of Rocket League with Lyndon, and
Oh,
for whatever
God.
reason he Didn't do very well.
Johnson?
No, brother-in-law.
Johnson?
Oh fuck! Do it! 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 Oh.
Oh! And he couldn't stand the sound of my boost.
No!
It's not in. Is it? It's not in. How the fuck are they that bad at this game?
Jesus.
I know. Jesus, grow up, goal! Ah.
No!
Skimble Shanks.
Shut up.
The railway cat.
Yeah, shut up with that, please.
The cat of the railway train. Skimble. Oh.
Oh, barman. Fuck. Minecraft no scope. What does no scope
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
What does that mean?
When you kill someone without using your scope.
Usually it means with a sniper rifle without pulling out the...
Yeah. It's a mark of ultimate skill because it has no crosshair.
Well, not quite. Ultimate skills when you 360.
That's going in. Ah, it's not.
Oh, of course, yeah. Wow, a 180.
Can we just say that every
game
time we
is so
score?
bad.
Remember I
Oh,
said
that's
you
what I
do
should
turn
put
back
as a
the
goal
camera?
celebration music. That fucking...
Sorry.
What did you say?
Yeah, 180 from the
Did we
advert.
see vegan Elmley in Tesco the last day?
I...
In
yes.
Derry. Was it in Derry?
I think so.
Vegan Emily.
Vegan Elmley, it's a cream brand.
Oh, I thought you had
I
a
thought
friend.
someone's
I thought you had
vegan.
two friends called Emily. One was a vegan and one was a carnivore or something like that.
Yes, how we keep track of them. One's vegan Emily.
Skimble Shanks. Go away. Oh, shit. He directed me. They
Oh.
have... This goalie
Goal!
is...
Oh!
He's the guy that scored the fucking goal as well. That's the worst part.
Skimble
Their
Shanks.
goalie is pretty ridiculous.
Right,
Oh,
that's
come
it.
on.
He's a brick wall. He's like the opposite of Paul.
Shut the fuck up. I got really tilted in fucking solo because I got Savior in like a very tight win in 2v2s, and then I went to solo where I'm silver 1, and I fucking missed a shot for their first goal, and the guy said, "Stop going to goal! Stop going to goal! Stop going to goal!" over and over again, and I eventually just fucking shouted at him in chat, which I've never done before.
Skimble Shanks.
Oh!
He missed it,
Ah.
and there was no one there to take advantage.
Sorry.
Skimble Shanks. The railway cat. There's a railway train.
Calculated.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh.
No.
It's fine, we got this.
Ah!
Get
Get Muffsy Donuts to stop eating his fucking donuts. Right, I
Okay.
got it. Okay.
I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Oh, I missed. I was gonna
Turn on your
fucking
hack
just...
machine.
No, I was gonna just fucking ram them.
Ah.
Come on, where's this boost? There we are. Okay, he's
Yeah,
out of
that's
goal.
No!
This is our chance. Or this is their chance. Score!
No!
I'll kill him.
Someone
I'll
play it
send
in.
it.
Someone play it in. It almost worked. It almost worked.
Okay. Last chance.
Okay, is it?
I need to kill him.
Goal!
No, you bastard! You absolute madman! Wait! It's not over!
No, 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 no.
What would Cruikshank's singing voice be? It goes on like this. Oh yeah, yeah, say it's me, Cruikshanks. I got a flat face.
That's Red Shanks, Ben.
I got flat face and flat feet, Trey.
Meow. Meow.
No, I completely forgot about Cruikshanks. You know what?
Well, Crookshanks was a spell in My Immortal, wasn't it? It wasn't a cat. It was the Cruciatus curse.
I'm
Fucking hell, we're playing all the team. We're playing Team Heidi. Look at their fucking
where you
colours.
brainwashed by
Those
cats.
are
Yes!
amazing colours.
It's a very good film. I think I've got like, you know how people say like toxoplasmosis turns people like beta or whatever. Like I think that I got that happening from seeing cats. That's like what a
Just
bunch of
seeing
people
the
genuinely
film
believe.
gave you toxoplasmosis.
Yeah, because it has a bunch of cats in it. Duh.
I should point out, guys, we've actually fucking gone ahead in the game for the first time ever. This year.
Frozen Youth.
That's probably
Apparently Paul's
German
frustrations
for
of the
really
orgasms.
lucky shot or something like that.
No, it means it's German for frozen nuts. I can't believe you don't know what that means. Okay,
I know
Hey,
what
what's
that
this
means.
called?
I'm basically German.
now watch this drive.
Ben!
Oh, it's a double
Heard
pump.
that on
Now
Aaron's
watch this drive because it's a car, and this is a car game.
I got it.
Watch this drive. Paul, laugh
Why
at my
was no
joke.
one back? Why was no one back?
Please clap, Paul.
No. Please clap. Yeah.
Fuck off.
Now watch this
Ah.
shit.
Why was no one back?
You would be in a YouTube poop, Paul. They've called them YouTube Pauls.
YouTube. Why is that funny?
Oh.
Oh! Ah.
Hello and welcome to my very own YouTube Paul.
Bullshit.
YouTube Paul. YouTube Paul. YouTube Paul. YouTube Paul. and then Elle got really annoyed in the room next to me.
I like at the very last Paul there sounded like Haggard.
I got it. Yep. There. Centering.
Oh.
Oh, you motherfucker. Pelly.
Really indeed.
That's actually useful.
Oh shit. Too much.
I got it.
Is
I
wait, what
missed
is
it, I missed
what
it.
is it? Is human to forgive divine. There we are. To move is human to forgive bovine.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, someone better deal with that because they're going to score otherwise.
Yep.
Thanks, Steven.
It's me, Nicky. It's me, Bobo. Sorry.
Alright.
Ball.
Yes!
Fucking hell.
Perf.
Oh, that would have been so cool.
Oh no, that's bad.
Oh,
Oh, no, that's.
Oh.
No!
Get there!
Oh.
That's not good.
No! No!
How are they missing so many shots? It's the German version of us.
Yeah, they're like a French Alexandre Lacazette.
Who? Oh yeah, that guy.
Who is
Oh!
the joke being
Oh!
that he is French.
Oh! Oh! Aw.
I'll play it in, I'll center it. Oh, you will, okay. You do it
Okay.
then.
Skin.
Fucking
Okay, I'll just score. I'll just score. Oh.
Yes,
Oh!
you will! Yes! You...
Yes!
Right, okay, yeah, sorry.
That was our new thing.
Was that
Oh
the-
yeah, Holly's licking herself again. Yeah, it was the ghost from the Blood Lake.
Holly, is it tea time?
She can't hear you. She's too cat. I've
She
got it.
can
I've got it. No, stop.
If she could hear me, she still would react, because she doesn't react to that!
She does.
reacts to
She
her name.
reacted. She ran out the
Every
fucking
time,
room when I
Kelly.
said it when you were at my house yesterday or 2 days ago.
Yes.
It's just fucking sick at you. It's saying tea time.
No, she
I'd run
runs to
the
the
room too.
kitchen. Oh! No!
Oh,
Fuck!
it's fucking. Oh, I missed. Like an idiot fool.
You didn't miss.
I-
You got blown
I
up.
didn't have any boost. I didn't have any boost.
Centered.
I'm a reverse
hit the
gimbal
hard
chance. I can't tap dance at all. Paul, clear it! Thank you.
I'm gonna
Ball
score,
score.
actually. No, one of you's gonna have to do it. Ah.
No.
No.
The scary door.
Okay, centering.
Okay.
The secret door.
See that, aerials? That's what several minutes of practice gets you.
They're all bunching up, have you noticed?
Like bananas.
Yeah, they should call themselves.
Be as stupid as
the
LRM movie.
They should call themselves Team Banana, lol, instead of Team Heidi.
Team grouped fruit. Am I right?
Good.
I took that off him right at the last fucking second.
Okay, if they score now, by the way, I will. Good.
I love how stupidly long her name is. Bye.
No, I'm not gonna say
That's
anything because I'm not nice. I'm nice, I mean. Oh, I get to open my drink now. It's festive Iron Brew. It's Iron Brew
Oh, yeah,
with
you bought
spiced
it.
ginger
£6.
inside it. Yeah. It didn't cost £6. I bought 4 different things for £6.
Which costs more than the burger that I bought.
There's a takeaway near my house that does American imported stuff and also spiced Iron Brew. And I'm about to taste what it's like. Let's see what it's like. It's literally just Iron Brew. Oh no, it tastes
Where's
a bit. It tastes a
Are
bit
the-
Christmassy. Tastes like Iron Brew, but also a cookie.
Tastes like Christmas.
Yeah.
It
Tastes like Christmas. Your efforts to score goals consistently sound like frustrated orgasms. Oh, that's where you
What
got it
is-
from.
What is Iron
It's,
Brew?
Gridiron.
Iron Brew's like
Yeah.
it's like the Scottish equivalent of root beer. You can't really describe the taste. It's just like a
Yeah,
thing
it
that
tastes
we
like,
drink.
it
Oh,
tastes like
good.
iron.
Good luck, Dot.
It's made from
Well, I can
girders.
just-
Oh, we
It's
finally
easy to
got a
describe the
team
taste
that
of
isn't a
root beer.
team. Ow! Ben.
That was me.
Ow!
me.
Stephen.
I see you, mother.
Disgusting.
Oh, fucking.
Aaron, goodness me. Calm down.
Just,
Oh, it's the
just 'cause we're
child.
not doing well at Rocket League.
Oh, it's a child.
Oh, that's perfectly acceptable then. You're allowed to do that when the child starts making noise. Ow!
It's easy to describe the taste of root beer, by the way. It tastes like the dentist smells.
That was Holly attacking you for lying about tea time.
No, it was
sorry.
Cronin blowing me up. Mr. Good Luck guy. He's not so good luck now, is he? He's more like good shoot. Also, I'm gonna get this. No, I'm not.
No, I am. No, I'm going to get exploded by Cronin. He's not best.
I have a feeling that
Wait,
he
we
is
suck.
a specialist at that thing. Oh, Stephen!
He's not.
Ah! Stephen, you're gonna set it up for them. Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. I'm on a mission like GTA.
I'm sorry, could you just rewrite that Fatty except with a V, please?
You had an Iron Brew flavored wagon cake. Yes.
Just
Ah.
kind of hypodermic needles sticking out the side, and
See, at that point, you're
Yeah,
just
had that
taking
in
it too. You're just taking it too far.
I'm not a huge fan of Iron Brew. It's too sweet. There's too much. It's too sugary.
I get the diet stuff. It's nice.
yeah, or the
No.
normal stuff now because there's less sugar in it to evade
I
the.
Cronin is a demolisher, by
thanks.
the way. He just runs around demolishing people. That's his thing.
Kind of like we've been doing all night.
oh. Yeah, he just did it again.
Look at him go.
I'm aware that step hen is the usual spelling for it, but step hen is
Jesus
wrong.
Christ. He's literally just following people around demolishing them.
It's good
Do you know what
straps.
my favorite thing about work is? The fact that people have to type my name to send me an email, and then in the start of the email, then type, "Hi, Stephen." They literally had to type my name with a V seconds beforehand. Can still see it
Cronin.
on their
Oh,
screen.
Cronin's got a gas mask, which I've never seen before.
That's 8 demolishes in one game.
Ah, okay.
the description of root beer taste.
Roots.
It tastes like a dentist office smells.
I've never had root beer.
Have you ever been to a dentist?
No. Have you seen
Imagine that, but fizzy. Imagine going to a dentist, except it's fizzy. Someone!
Yes, I'm gonna kill Cronin. Just fuck you.
Actually,
it's so
Ben, do you
good.
want to just go on him? Do you want to just go on him?
But then how will I steal goals?
Do
I
something.
can
Do
get-
something for the community. There, centered. It's centered.
Oh! Root canal beer, very good.
The thing is, we can take advantage of him demolishing everyone because it means that he doesn't really play that much.
Well, I suppose like they're both made from sugar, so maybe they'd be good. And it would offset like because the problem with like Iron Brews, you can't drink too much of it. It's kind of sickly. It makes your mouth feel.
Ben!
What?
Are you
I had
serious?
it! I had it!
I put that in front of the goal and between the two yous.
AOL about it. That is a great AOL emote. That is the most AOL emote I've ever done. Piss.
Because I jumped to avoid him hitting me, I fucking couldn't save it. Look at this!
The fear of Cronin.
He's
Okay,
just
we're
he's
still in
a
this.
he's a demolition specialist basically, that's his thing.
For a second there, I thought you were about to start a Lord of the Rings theme band.
And he stays out of your front vision as well.
Ian McKellen is in Cats.
Yeah.
He's the best part of it, actually.
I
He's the
think
only
the
one
reason
acting
was,
like a cat.
What's that Scarface actor called? He was in something Jack and Jill. And he said he just went on it just to like bring up the level of the film.
Well, they already had Judi Dench, but she's not very good in it because they have to make her sing way too many songs, and she can't sing. Probably by her own admission. There's literally a scene where they do three
Oh.
like solo songs back to back, and she's the third one, so she's like the main event. And yeah, not very good.
I got it, no
Close.
one hit it.
Okay.
Almost. Ben!
What? Oh, how do you miss the shot?
I don't know how I missed it.
Oh, who took the shit? Okay. Got 6 seconds to get this thing fucking in a goal. No.
That's decent.
Keep up! No.
Hang on, I'm gonna get some chocolate raisins.
I'm gonna take a piss. Yeah, that was my reaction to
Let's
the game
throw a
as well.
glass over. Du-du-du-du-du-du-du. What? Who's typing?
Me, I'm typing.
Or who's typing?
You got a problem with that, Ben?
Who's typing? Who's typing?
Where is everybody?
I think Paul went to like throw his computer out the window and
Oh,
Stephen.
okay. Fair enough, I suppose.
Oh, shit, Penny. Fuck. Yeah, if that. Yeah, don't stay around if like that's the thing. Jesus. Fuck. Hope they're okay.
Yep. This was getting.
Yeah, I don't care what you were getting.
Saying that because in case you thought I was getting cheap kick. I fucking fired it late again.
Yeah, Beth's
So
Uh,
yeah, sorry to hear that, Penny.
mhm. Hopefully, it's just like a New Year's thing, and they're like, they'll turn up safe.
Yeah, hopefully it's not a big deal and she's fine. Is Stephen back?
No.
He's lighting the fire or something.
I know we lost, but burning down the house is a bit much.
I know, right?
Like every time we lose or concede a goal, I just hear some sort of clashing from Aaron's side of the room and Aaron swearing. So I imagine like you're really invested in it tonight for some reason.
Absolutely. I'm so invested.
Ah, fuck, I'm gonna do training till
Yeah.
Steven's back. Let's go for All-Star goalie.
I don't think he's going to be gone too long.
Check out my goalkeeping skills. There we go. Okay, I was never gonna say that one. Oh god, how?
Right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Sorry to hear that, Benny.
Yeah, if there's nothing you can do about it, Penny, then it's, you know.
To be fair, if I was distressed, I wouldn't want to listen to us.
Yeah, if I'm in under any sort of stress, I can't really focus on anything. So yeah, I totally understand if you don't want to stay on.
Which is why it took you 17 years to finish your PhD.
Shut the fuck up, and it's not finished yet.
Is it not? Please just
No.
finish, you lied.
There's a
You
thesis
lied to me.
defense. There's a thesis defense where I sit in
That's-
front of a guy who's like,
that's
"Oh,
fine.
why'd you do
Break out
that?"
like a professor.
That's fine, you just have to throw a chair at them, knock them off guard.
I was planning on bringing in an extra chair, so you know. Oh, we're playing. Oh, we're not playing anyone. We're playing Human Lord, Joe Pixel, and Sketmet.
Joseph Pixel.
Hello,
God,
this
there's
is
a name I haven't heard
Joseph Pixel, or Wee Joey, as they call me. Doing it at the
Ooh.
shipbuilding lab.
Shite.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Lab.
Piss.
I got clear ball for that.
Great pass.
Right there.
Did you hit it? Did you hit it in?
No, I got
Yeah.
hit.
Okay.
Human Lord. I love to be Human Lord.
Oh. Aw.
Human Lord from the upcoming film Soldiers of the Universe.
And the people that walk forward. Too many of those.
I got it.
Whenever I want to amuse myself, I just come up with indie film titles. Like, The Man Who Was Breakfast, you know, something.
Oh no!
What?
How?
When the river sweeps the leaves.
Yeah. The dog that swam east, you know, it's like.
I would absolutely go and see the dog that's swimming.
She
Johnny's
waits on the
predicament.
balcony.
Musings from a disaffected cat owner, or how I learned how to love things that weren't
How
me.
I learned about dogging.
Elle, why do you keep putting very wet clothes onto me? Oh, I'm not going to tell people what you said on chat. Jesus Christ. Okay, I will. Actually, no, I won't. Okay, yes, I won't. Even though you probably said it so that people could hear you.
The girl who was balloons.
Joker.
The girl who was balloons.
Yeah.
No, girl, you will be balloons.
No, it's actually about the Holocaust. Like all of them end up being about. Like the most innocent sounding ones are always about the Holocaust.
Flowers in the countryside.
Yeah.
Of Nazis.
Fuck.
Oh fuck! Right off.
You should be allowed to defend your thesis by combat.
A Scottish academic code.
Motherwell rules. Motherwell does not have a university, I'll have you know.
You might have a UWS campus somewhere.
Hamilton does, Motherwell doesn't.
What about like UHI? They have campuses where you wouldn't expect
Fuck,
them.
get out!
Joe Pixel is Joe plumbing us.
He's
Pixel,
Joe
what?
pumping
Pixel.
us!
Muzzle Wixon's joy to the southern lands. Yeah, there's always like, you know, ones about like cute animals. It's called like the Fuzzle Blumpus or something. And then it's
Pretty sure
also
that's
set
actually
during
an
the
animal.
Holocaust.
I
but
got it.
but like you don't reveal that it's set during the Holocaust until like halfway through the film, where like the Muzzle Blumpus is like, "I'm sorry, Joe,
my
I
God,
have to
that-
go." And it's like,
Oh my
"What?"
God, that dog's in a Holocaust camp.
And then it turns
yeah.
out that, yeah, the muzzle blumpus, he died. He died at the death camp because he fell off one of the
Yeah.
guard towers. And that's the twist.
Classic joke.
Oh, classic.
Yeah,
That's
no.
the twist.
Yeah.
Oh my God, my uncle died in Auschwitz too. Some guy fell out of a guard tower and landed on him.
Oh, the Muzzle Blumpus.
Where did he go
The
wrong?
muscle blumpers
Where did he
pushed
go
the
wrong?
original guard.
That might be going in.
Is that in?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Assist.
Right, game on, lads. Game on. We're gonna shut up Joe and his pixel army.
Yeah, there's always one that's really long as well. Like, yeah, like the Journal of Wayne Bollocks.
2. I got it.
Guns,
Ah,
the last
fuck.
gunslinger of the Midwest or something, set during the Holocaust. Named Bollocks.
Oh,
Joe
fuck.
Bollocks.
There.
Give us a
In.
tap.
Yes! How did I get that?
You motherfucker.
Yeah, boy, is trying to.
I almost fucking saved it.
Oh, I'll get front row seats to the day the Clown Cried when that comes out, whenever they finally issue that film. And Life is Beautiful, that's another one as well, that's like deceptively about the Holocaust.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Stop hitting me!
Stop hitting yourself.
Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself!
Stop shooting yourself. Oh wait, we're 3 goals down. Fuck.
Yeah, no.
I
We
was
were
like,
really
yeah, we
bad the
welled
first.
up.
We were really bad the first 3 minutes.
The other 2 minutes were just extras, you know?
Okay,
Oh.
do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh!
Oh,
I got it.
Intentionally helpful.
Oh fuck! Now I
that
feel
right?
like Tony Hawk. No.
Well, being not recognized and having an existential crisis.
Being sad that his mum died on Christmas Day.
Oh, gee,
Oh,
this Christmas.
Yeah.
I gave you my heart.
I'm so
Jesus,
glad
that's-
you didn't
that's a-
die of something to do with her.
That's a Debbie Downer.
You see this film? That's for last Christmas.
Emerson.
Put it in. Put it in. Put it in. Fuck. 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 Evil Ebb.
Evil
Oh
Ebb.
fuck yeah, Evil Ebb.
Or like the hand with 6 fingers or something like that as well.
Yeah, the boy in the striped pajamas. Yeah, that's a classic. And by classic, I mean classic example of a Holocaust film having a stupid name, and not a classic film.
Like, yeah, they should just make a film and call it The Holocaust.
Party at Hitler's house.
The Holocaust, the movie. imagine how tasteless
What, and have
that-
fucking Keanu Reeves play an 8-year-old boy trying to escape the Holocaust or something like that.
Well, they made a film called The Bible.
Yeah. That's true. Who are we playing? Lonely Dudes.
Farm's
Oh, I
dead.
scored.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't score. Here lies Ben. He never scored.
You guys need
Here
to
lies
work
Ben,
on your
he's-
finishing.
I'll finish in your face. Wait.
Oh no.
Here lies Ben, pepperoni and Chiaz. I still can't believe that the reason why that's in the game, or
Hello.
is in that version of
Hello.
the game rather.
I would like a pepperoni, please. Oh, what the fuck?
I didn't even
wow.
fucking see that. I didn't even fucking see that.
That was a fucking salad goal. Look at this.
Oh, the nostalgia.
Yeah.
Oh,
Holy shit! Yeah, that's amazing. Is that too loud, by the way?
I'm like if Joe Pesci were a footballer.
Fucking Joe Pesci. I always think his name is spelt the same way as Depeche Mode. As in Joe Pesci Mode.
Joe Depeche.
Joe Pesci mode.
Yeah, Joe Pesci Mode.
Why am I fucking funny?
Oh god, I'm missing all
To
my
be fair,
timed
Depeche
jumps.
Mode and Joe Pesci are both musical artists of about the same caliber.
Depeche Mode are an extremely overrated band for
Oh.
synth
I
pop.
thought you loved Depeche Mode.
Yeah, but they're nothing compared to other synth bands.
Like Joe
I'm
Pesci.
part of a synth pop like sharing group on Facebook, and half of it is just fucking Depeche Mode shite. And I'm fed.
That's like one step above people who share child porn.
Jesus Christ, Ben. Right, that's it. You are banned from the street. Oh, it's gone in. Oh. There we go.
Oh, this is a classic pumpkin.
Yeah.
We're only just over a minute in.
Just for
Look at us
potato,
all
I just
fucking
noticed
danced
that.
in the air when that goes in. Sorry. Good save.
Oh, the man who went to Argentina. That's also a type of film.
Oh! How did you hit
No!
that backwards?
I don't know. I'll make up for it. Maybe I won't.
Isn't there? No, yeah. There is actually a film that's like the boy who went up the hill, a boy, the man who went up a hill, a boy, and came down a man, or whatever. Like that's actually a film, isn't it? Or came down a mountain. That's what it is. I can't.
Isn't that Jack and Jill? Jack and Jill.
Yes.
Oh,
What the
fucking
hell?
hell. There's a fucking
Is that ours?
rock band called Jack Off Jill.
Nice. Classy.
I think I,
And
I
I'm
think I've seen it.
sure that one of the guitarists used to be Jared Way's girlfriend or something like that.
Oh! That's going in! No, it's not.
There,
Ah,
centering.
bye-bye, Rivers.
There, scoring. Oh no.
We are fucking
Oh,
teasing
score.
them right now.
Oh, bye, Lord
Good night,
Rivers.
Lord Rivers.
I like the avocado.
Oh,
Oh,
just for potato
is
left. It's gonna be a romp now.
Guess he wasn't. Guess he was just for potato.
If you notice, you only ever hear the word romp in. Oh fuck! I just fucked that. Oh no, I didn't.
I just fucked this by scoring a 5th goal.
No, it was already going in, and
Everything was pretty
I
good,
thought
so
I
that's
hit it. I thought I hit it too high, but I didn't.
If I gave you 3 a made-up title for a movie, how do? Oh, we won my forfeit. Good, because I need to go to the
Good night,
bathroom.
Rivers.
I will be back in a moment. I will give you until I come back to come up with a film title.
Yes, we would be. I think. Well, actually, give us 3 movie titles, and we'll all do our own separate plots for each one.
Goodnight Rivers is actually a film. It's about a person who originally ran
No. We have to
canoe
let Mel do
service.
it.
No, they've done it. Goodnight Rivers, it's called. And it was originally about a canoe salesman who was brought in by Nazi Germany and ended up in Auschwitz, so goodbye, Rivers. Also, there's a dog.
That's something you can't jack off, Jill. Oh, it fucking works! It fucking works!
Fuck.
Oh, Jessica was in Jack Off Jill. She was in something else. I'm sure. Because I know her from something.
Where is my...
No, Lindsay was in something else. Who was Lindsay in? This is LYN-Z. She was in Mindless Self-Indulgence. That's the one. That's the one.
How do I open a golden gift? Carriage. Inventory.
Poison.
Fun fact about Lindsay, she's from Dunoon, but she grew up in America.
John Cord's Random Day. Okay, let's do this. Right, do you want to do the beginning of it? Should we just do like a segment of the film each?
I thought we were going to do our own separate films.
Oh, okay.
We could
that's
do the
fine.
one-word game.
No.
That's it.
Or we could do the
Find
one
a game
sentence
while
game.
I come up with the plot of John Cord's Random Day. Right, so
How do
one
I-
day John Cord woke up and decided to take a shit.
That's cheating. You're not allowed to do that.
Okay, I'm not allowed to co-opt another story.
No.
Okay. So Detective John Cord has been having a very bad day.
That's,
There
that's
was a-
fucking... That's Pierre Camara.
What? They're always having a bad
Anything
day.
that starts with detective is having a bad day is Peter Camara.
Okay. Detective Sergeant John Cord is having a bad day.
Okay, you're allowed to do that.
Is he the demons?
The problem is that there has been a theft of gold. Lots of gold. At least.
Is this gold in
100.
Switzerland, Ben?
No, it's just gold. It's a lot of gold. I think I've gotten across how much gold. So he's on the job. It's a random amount of gold. That's why it's called the random day. So he's going to find the gold. And he runs into... What's John Cord? Mrs. Cord. And she's like, I think I saw the gold in the cave.
By the way, Stephen, we're playing now.
I'm been goal watching.
His wife is also a detective sergeant. She's like, John Cord, my husband. I've heard tale of the gold being
Husband
stuck in
Cord.
a. No, she calls her John Cord, my husband.
She's
Just
also
like
called
everyone-
John Card.
Yeah.
What did she call him before she
no,
called
she-
him John Cord, my husband?
No, it was John Cord, the person I've just met. John Cord, the person that I love, and then John Cord, my fiance, and so on. But anyway,
John
Does she
Card,
refer to everyone that way? Does she have a certain sort
Anyway.
of... Does she have a certain sort of like weird dialect or something like that?
anyway, John Cord.
No, this is a more interesting
John-
part of the film. Like, is this like...
John Cord's wife, Mary Cord
Mary extend a cord.
is
sad
she's
that's
she
not her
like I
name.
said, she's also a detective sergeant.
That's her
She's
nickname.
like, I heard that there was a tragic spelunking accident
Why is she Irish?
at the local
Why is she
cave.
Irish?
Monkey.
Is
Wait,
it
what?
because she's
Not
called Mary,
spelunking.
you racist?
What
Where
did
do
I
you-
say was what? Spelunking's not an Irish word.
No,
you
because
counter
she's
racist.
called Mary, and you said, "Oh, there's been a death down at the plant." Jesus
I
fucking
said none of
Christ!
this. This is you. This is your fucking.
I don't
racist
approve.
ears.
You understand?
Oh, to be sure.
I'll give
be
you
sure.
3 cards,
Okay,
and you
she's
tell me
Irish.
which one's
Now
the
then.
Queen, John Cord, my husband.
She's okay. She is Irish now. She's a veteran of the Troubles, but she didn't actually see any. It's a
Racist.
different kind of
How'd
Troubles.
you
It
miss
was
that?
No, it was the Galway Troubles, where after the GA final, they had a minor riot because they didn't win the GA.
The
They didn't throw the
finals.
ball hard enough, and therefore they had to have a riot because that is the Irish
Yes.
way.
How does
Anyway.
one undo What are you
Old Man
calling?
McGillivray has just died in a tragic spelunking accident.
I thought Aaron just
she's
said,
heard tell.
how do you undo Stephen?
Sorry, apologies. Keep
11
going.
years too late, sorry.
Okay,
How do
so
I
Old Man
undo
McGillivray's
Stephen
died
Bourget's
in
my
a
husband?
spelunking accident. But she heard tell that he was spelunking to find the gold that had been missing. So she
I choose
goes,
to take this as the bad version of spelunking.
take it
I
either way you
didn't know
want,
there
but there is a
was
cave
a bad
involved.
version.
So she
Kind of
goes
the point
to
of spelunking, isn't it?
she goes to the cave, and it's like, oh no, I fear trouble is afoot.
Oh
I fear trouble is afoot.
no!
And then,
Oh.
and then Ben realizes that John Cord is the main character of the story, so he goes and investigates something as well.
No,
So he goes
that's a
down to the-
no, Ben, that is a perfect fucking
What?
indie film bullshit where the fucking
What?
main character is not the focal point of the film. So keep
No,
it
John
is
Cord
actually
is,
about
though.
Mary Cord.
No, it's John Cord. Stop writing my film, Paul.
Look, I'm the fucking executive
anyway,
producer,
John-
okay? I'm paying you lots
So
of money
John
to do
Cord-
this film.
John Cord goes to the local pub,
John Cord. You're icing. Fuck.
and he's there to get information, and he runs into Spud.
Jesus Christ.
Min. I just realised he was a
Spudman.
train
No,
spawning character, so he's actually Spudman. Spudman.
Alright, John
He's
Cord,
so-
alright, how you doing? Fuck.
Well done. He's the local potato dealer, and which makes up 50% of the Irish economy, as I'm told. So he's like Faith and Begora. I've heard because they can't do Irish accents because it's an American film. So he goes, Faith and Begora. I heard that there is gold in the cave, and John Cord is like, yes, my wife Mary Cord has gone to investigate the cave, and then Spud is like, she what? That cave is no place for a woman.
Oh, John Cord's a sexist as well.
No, John Spudman is. Because, you know,
okay.
it's a patriarchal society that is yet to break its grips. That's the social commentary. So,
Hey,
John Cord.
Ben.
What?
I'll
What?
repeat what you just said, but into the microphone.
Oh no!
Oh, fuck. Okay, so intermission.
Ben didn't even hear it, but he knows from my response what it was.
Anyway, John Cord, he, upon hearing that the caves are no place for a woman, says, I have faith in my wife, Mary Cord.
I'll go along fucking plan, please.
And besides, I don't even know if the gold is in that cave, despite two different sources independently saying that there is. But I'm going to have to get a third source. So I'll have to go to the mayor's office. And so he goes to the mayor, played by Michael D. Higgins. But it's like that film Bowfinger where they just shot this stuff candidly. He doesn't know he's in a film. So John Cord just runs up to him in the middle of a parade.
Footage.
It's like the number one parade in actual Ireland. The gas celebration or something. I don't know. And
You won't
he's
believe
like,
what groceries this Irishman buys in the shop.
he runs up to him and he's like, "Where's the gold, Michael?" And he immediately gets tackled by security. And they keep all this in the film.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
That's fine. We can take an intermezzo while I think of what happens to Mary Cord.
Oh, fuck, you're still not done.
No, we're only at we've only just gotten to the first objective of the film. So anyway,
Christ.
so I'll just give some backstory on the characters while Stephen's away. So Mary Cord, she's Presbyterian. She's the only Presbyterian in Ireland, in Southern Ireland, and she spelunks for a living. That's her job. That's why she thinks. So that's
I wasn't following this at all.
right.
I don't think you're
And all I
supposed to
heard
follow
was, all I heard was she's the only Presbyterian in the south of Ireland.
Yes. Contrary to popular belief. Contrary to popular belief. That's because of a legal technicality in the Bible that says Irish people can't be Presbyterians.
How is she Presbyterian then?
Because she's not Irish.
She is.
No, she's Welsh.
She's Welsh, but she has an Irish. She's Welsh, but raised in Ireland, right?
Oh, great news, Penny. That's good.
Ah, good.
Stephen, don't watch the stream on the toilet.
He'll be a while otherwise.
That's
For
true.
fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
right now.
Right. Anyway, Mary Cord. Yeah. So she goes spelunking in the cave to find the gold. Because remember, that's what it's all about. So she's like digging through the cave, and like she reaches out her hand, and it's like, oh no, it's the guy that died, whose name I forgot. What was his name? Shit. Oh well, pushes him out of the way. Continues to crawl through the caves, and it seems like she's crawling for like years and years, like through the caves. And John Cord, meanwhile, is still tracking down the case, despite now the mayor having been beaten half to death for attacking the president of Ireland. So he decides to go to the most popular place in Ireland, and that is, of course, the gas stadium. So he's watching the Galway Shark Eagles playing the Munster the Munster Canaries.
The
in
Munster
the
cookies,
annual-
obviously.
Why are Galway playing Munster?
Ska. Duh.
You realise one's a county and one's a like
That's
province.
it. I know.
or-
Yeah, but Munster
They're fighting-
has the same amount of
it's a
people living in it as Galway.
It's a historic.
Right.
No, it's a
Oh dear,
historical.
Paul. Oh dear.
So usually, yeah,
There's, like,
it is like
The
city
population
versus
of
city or
Munster.
whatever. But this time they're fighting over. It's an age-long battle over who gets the properties to the River Shannon. So if Galway lose, they lose the River Shannon, and then that's their water supply. So they're fucked,
And they have to
My
actually,
God.
they have to
Within
actually
the year.
physically pick up the River Shannon and move it to Munster, don't they?
No, it's a big straw basically. And don't worry, this will all come into play.
Oh,
so
so,
anyway,
now you're taking stylistic themes from There Will Be Blood.
yes.
Are you
But
just
anyway,
taking landmarks and putting them all into this? Is that what's happening? Just
yeah, this is
randomly picking.
Well,
Much
Ireland
like-
is
much
based.
like
Ireland's
an
basically
American
like a
screenwriter.
one. It's like a 1 square kilometer of land, right?
It's like a
isn't it?
United
So,
Ireland.
yeah.
Oh wait, what?
Oh, don't
So
get
he's watching the
political
GA
on
game.
stream, Ben.
and it's like whatever the gas score is, 300 to 45 or whatever to Munster, and he's
All
like,
of it for 6.
Faith and Begora, we're fucked if Munster win this. He says in a strong Irish accent, and he leans to his friend McCree, who's a cowboy from Overwatch, and he's like, yeah, darn tootin', if Munster win this game, they'll take the river through that old cave network. And then John Cord's like, cave network? And then smash cut to Mary, and she's like, oh, I found the gold. And it turns out it was only like one nugget of gold. It was actually not worth much of anything. It was definitely not worth dying for, like that old man did. What an idiot. But anyway, right then she hears a horn. Munster win. And Munster's like, yeah, we get the River Shannon. Open up the floodgates. And then like the floodgates open up and the river's coming in. John Cord's like, shit, my wife's gonna die. So, and he's very concerned. So he tries to like close the floodgates, but he's just one man against society. That's the other theme. So Mary she's like, fuck, it's water. He'll never take me nugget from me alive, she says. And she like crawls through the cave as fast as she can. She's like crawling and the water's coming behind her, but she's crawling faster. And then like about 3 or 4 hours later, she's like finished crawling, she escapes the water, thank God. And like she's like, oh, a manhole. I better open this up. Find out where I am. Meanwhile, John Cord, he's out the film. He's like, fuck, wife's dead. Don't want to be in this film anymore. You're right, Paul, it was about Mary. So she opens up the manhole. It's like,
I fucking knew it.
oh Christ.
Fucking knew it.
Oh, what am I doing? This isn't Ireland. This is Auschwitz II Birkenau. And I'm in a Holocaust film.
It's not. This is the Holocaust. It's I'm in a Holocaust film.
No,
That's
yeah,
the
she says
important
it to the
distinction
screen.
you have to make.
But the problem is, it's all filmed in Ireland, so like, it's just a couple of cows. It's like, and she has to pretend it's Auschwitz. And And like you can clearly see Galway in the background as well for 30% of the shots. But she has the nugget, and she's like, "Okay, my next step is to get out of here, and out of Poland, I guess." and and she's
Oh,
like,
it's not Galway. It's Galschwitz.
No. She crawled for 4 hours. So if you crawl for 4 hours through a tunnel in Ireland, you're going to end up in Poland. It just stands to reason.
Well,
So,
you've seen the Dexter's Lab film, right? That's basically what happened in that film.
Yeah. So she's like crawling. It's like, oh, I need to get out of Auschwitz to Birkenau. She has to say the whole thing, and I have to find my husband, John Cord, and then a helicopter because it's like in a modern helicopter. They don't even try to like make it look like a World War II helicopter. It's like that's what the sound a helicopter makes, and it comes down and it's landing and opens the door, and who is it? Why, it's none other than Spudman, and he's like, "I told you the caves were no place for a woman. Now you've heard. Now you know about my underground Auschwitz railroad that I built, that I lure people into with the promise of gold." It's like, and now we're gonna fight because you've taken my gold, and that's also the budget. It's like boof, fist fight, punch, Spudman, sponge, and he's like, "Oh no, I'm defeated," and he falls back into the helicopter blades and dies. That's an actual on-screen accident that they kept in the film. She's like, "Oh, shit. Dave, the actors." Spudman, no. And so she steals the
And
helicopter.
he actually won Best Supporting Actor for that as well, even though this is in the
Yeah, posthumously, yeah. It's like the Joker. So she gets in the helicopter. Helicopter? It's a hologram as well.
Holocaust. Is it also a Christmas film as well?
No, it's a
helicopter
helicopter 'cause it
made out
takes
of
people
poly.
to the Holocaust. Anyway, she flies out of Auschwitz to
No,
Birkenau.
that's not allowed. You're not allowed to do that. No,
Okay, but then
you're not
someone-
allowed to do that.
Rocket launcher, boom, hits the helicopter. She falls down, big ball of fire. She crawls out the wreckage somehow. Oh my god, it's Adolf Hitler with a rocket launcher, and he looks like Nemesis from Resident Evil.
Oh fuck! It's
So
Wolfenstein now. You're playing Wolfenstein.
Yeah, so he jumps down, it's like, stars. But when he means stars, he means like gold. Gold. Because he's attracted to gold. He wants the gold, it's Nazi gold. And he like throws a tentacle, because he has that as well. And like, now I'm just describing the plot of Resident Evil 3. Shit, hold on. So she punches Hitler, but he gets the upper hand, and like is about to like kill her. But then, who appears out of nowhere, out of the manhole in the cave, wearing scuba goggles because it was flooded. And it's like, it's me, John Cord, and this is my random day, not yours. And he stabs Hitler in the leg with a stake, because like, you know,
See,
you
Ben,
do that in the
Ben,
film, you
Ben,
stab him in the leg,
Ben.
and that causes him to drop her.
This
And
is sounding far too Hollywood blockbuster for me now.
Okay, I'll don't worry. I'll finish up when I'll end it again. So he kicks Hitler in the balls, and throws him in the manhole, covers the manhole, and it's like, and then they dust their hands like the evil is sealed for another 1,000 years. Let us get back to Ireland, and then they get back to Ireland, but oh no, the only car we've got is a little yellow car that's very twee and indie. And then someone plays like a slow indie cover of the Irish national anthem. So it's like, soldier song, I don't know the words to the Irish national anthem. And they're like driving, and then like, and then they're almost back to Ireland. And here's the final stinger joke. John Cord's like, wow, all that for a chunk of gold. And Mary's like, you're right, my husband, John Cord. That's a really good point, Dorian. But then it's like, and then Mary's like, oh no, I left the gold behind.
Oh.
And then like John Cord like puts his hands on his cheeks and goes, what? And then like, you know, it does like a star wipe, and then smash cuts the credits. But then after the credits, there's like a thing, and a hand finds a gauntlet. Yeah, it's, you know,
Wait,
one of those.
Stephen, are you
And
back?
a hand finds a gauntlet, and it's Thanos, and he's found the Infinity Gauntlet, and he's like, one Infinity Stone, and it's the chunk of gold, and he puts it in there. Yeah, that's right. John Cord is a franchise. And then what's that song? Fairy Tale of New York starts playing because it's Irish.
Stephen, are
The
you
end.
back?
Yeah, I've been pissing myself laughing here.
What? Why
back.
didn't you say you were? Right, okay. I've been doing fucking training for like 5 minutes waiting for you to come back.
Well, there. Is this movie 5 hours long? Yes. It also features 2 unintentional scenes where Michael D. Higgins' bodyguard beats up John Cord's actor for 5 minutes. Oh,
And
and it
there's
also
also a
says
scene.
like,
There's also a scene where they start laughing and going, "Yeah, that should be in the film. We'll just keep that in the film."
yes. They also do that when Spudman runs into a helicopter. That's a good laugh.
Oh no, he's dead. But yeah, we should keep it in the film.
Well, little do they know, there's another post-credit scene. Like all the Spudman bits, they like slowly like re-merge back together, like the T-1000. But Smash cuts before it like starts to. You see like a couple of bits start to move, and it's like, and then you hear it's like, "Don't want to be an American idiot."
No. It has to be like a really poorly edited smash cut.
Yes.
Anyway,
Let me know
you
when you're ready
fuck
for the
sound.
next title.
It's time to go. I think we're doing. Who's doing the next one? Nothing's going to top that, though. To be fair.
Oh, John Cord doesn't even say his trademark line once in the film. This has been a very random day for me, John Cord.
He did
I'll
say
have to
when he
edit
was
that.
older.
He
I'll have
says
to
that.
ADR
No,
that
he
in.
says that in the post-credit scene.
No, it gets ADR'd in at like the worst possible time. Like he says it like in the middle of saying another bit of dialogue.
No. He says it in the post-credit scene when Samuel L. Jackson appears at the cafe and asks him.
Oh,
to
he's saying
part
like,
of the event.
he's like, I'm forming an extended universe. The second film of which will be the second title that gets given to us.
Yeah.
Ah, what? Fox sound.
You fox sound.
Fox.
Hope he's not another
Fox sound needs some
demolisher.
Fox style. Ah.
Everyone, stop concentrating again.
Ben has always
Ow,
been quite creative with the story.
foxhound.
Ah, goal. Oh, my throat is sore. I need to get some milk.
Milk.
Das milk. That's what they call it in.
Has anyone seen that video of the cat saying hi in a southern accent? I love that video.
Cat.
No, it's like, well, hi. You have to hear it. It's like meowing, but it sounds like it's saying hi in a very southern accent. I love it.
That is very Ben.
Well, hi.
So I think your new Steam name that has to be John Cord.
What?
Oh. Ah, John Cord.
Yes, Fatty. That is basically the plan.
Eric Elmont's electrifying epic.
Who?
I'll give you a bit more creative control on this one, Paul.
Eric Elmont's electrifying epic.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's got a very fabulous contraption of Horatio Hufnagel vibe to it.
Like there's absolutely
Oh.
what? There's absolutely no chance I'm ever going to beat Ben's one.
Come on, Eric. Wait, what was his second name? Elmont.
Eric
yeah.
Elmont.
Like Simon Belmont. Others want to submit made-up movie titles now, yeah.
Fuck.
Shit. Wait, hold on. If I get
Got it,
milk,
I got it, I
I could
got it.
also do Eric Elmont. I'll try an epic if you want.
No, I'm thinking. Oh,
Okay.
ah!
Oh no!
No!
Just start off with like Detective Elmont was having a bad day.
This is what I've got, Stephen.
Sorry.
This is what I've got. This is
Cool.
the Tuesday at 1:30 for them, creepy crawlies, and then 2:15 on the 11 a.m. in the morning on the Wednesday. We're hiring a pedalo,
Cool.
and then at 2:15 they're doing a junior pony ride, and that's the Thursday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah.
And that's what Eric Elmont's love interest, Patsy, said to him in the opening of Eric Elmont's Lichfang Epic, because they're discussing what they're going to do
Patsy
on their first date. No, actually, yeah, she's called. They're not actually like married or anything. Like, they're just going out, but she coincidentally has the same surname as him, and they're not even.
So I'm
cousins
gonna
or
see
anything.
creepy crawlies.
Yeah. So basically, and Creepy Crawly is actually like the main film in this film. So it's like a film within a film, and for the first half of Eric Elmont's Lichfang Epic, you actually watch the whole of Creepy Crawlies, and it's about and it's actually quite misleading. It's about this guy called Creepy Crawlies who lives in a Halloween themed world where everyone's got like Halloween names and they all celebrate Halloween every day except October the 31st, where they celebrate normal day, and if you're normal then you're considered terrifying, and the most terrifying person in the world is actually Eric Elmont. And when Eric and his girlfriend Patsy Elmont were watching this, they got really confused because they were like, wait, that's
His
my
girlfriend
name.
who also has
Yeah.
the same surname.
Yeah. But anyway, in the meantime, we learn that Eric Elmont is actually a part-time electrician. He's studying.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He's studying. He's studying electricity at the Creepy Crawlies.
It's a broad subject.
Electricity College. Yeah, it's actually named after the film already, and it's only been out like for 2 days. It broke all the records in Eric Elmont's epic world, which is actually the name of the planet they live on. It's like a Muhammad thing. Almost every baby born in the world is called Eric Elmont. It's very confusing. But the person in Creepy Crawlies actually was called Eric Elmont, named after Eric Elmont himself, the guy in our film.
Right.
But anyway, so he's studying at the Creepy Crawly College of Electricity to be a full-time electrician, right? And to pay the bills, he's also a theoretical physicist, but it doesn't make a lot of money. What?
Yeah. You lose your dignity, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. You know, it's back-breaking hours, you know, sitting at tables telling people about theoretical physics when in reality all they want is just for you to tell them about, you know, dialectical medieval history instead. You know, it's that sort of fucking thing. We all know the drill. Everyone's done it. But anyway, so Eric is halfway through his degree at Eric Elmont Creepy Crawly Electrical College of New Ontario, London, which is a city in France, and he gets a call from his boss, who is also called Patsy Elmont. It's really confusing. Very few people will understand what's actually happening because, you know, it's an indie film and
Just like an indie film.
Yeah. But anyway, so she tells him, you know, it's time for you to go on an adventure and complete your apprenticeship as an electrician, and I've set up for you.
Nice goal. They say that as well in the film.
Yeah. Oh yeah, nice goal, says Patsy. Eric had this sort of hallucination where he was watching like 3 cars kicking a ball around. I don't know what that was about. Even the director doesn't know what that's about. Based on a dream they had, actually.
It's a dream I had.
Which that is that's part of the film. Everything you say in the next 5 minutes is part of the film for some reason. But anyway, so he's trying to get his fucking degree, as I keep trying to get back to, and then he gets a call from his boss, Patsy Belmont, who basically says in order for him to complete his apprenticeship as an electrician, he has to go on an epic adventure. So the first part of this epic adventure was to get a girlfriend who is also called Patsy Belmont. So he's completed that because after the film they go home and have sex, and then the baby's born in like 5 days. Because that's how it works in Eric Belmont's electrifying world.
All that electricity.
Yeah. If you're an electrician, you actually get to have a baby.
No!
In 4 days.
Oh, come
What the
on.
fuck?
It's pretty shocking how quick you become an electrician.
Shocking.
Shocking, eh?
Shocking, eh?
Yeah. That's the other thing, you have to learn the Fife accent to become an electrician as well. It's really difficult. Very few people can do it. The only electricians in the world at the moment are actually Eric Elmont and
Right.
Eric Elmont. But anyway, so I really wish I could stop saying his full name because it's really difficult to say constantly. Okay, so Ricky, as his friends call him, halfway through the film, because they remind him
friend adult
of
film.
they remind him of Ricky the Mongoose from Ricky's World. You know that thing. So
No.
he goes. So what he does is he has a bowl of.
They call him Ricky because he suffered from a Ricky virus at a young age.
Oh, fuck. Oh yeah, every virus in Eric's world is actually a Ricky Gervais, and there's just loads of really old people who just have Ricky Gervais stand up all over their computer constantly, and as well as being an electrician, you can also learn how to kill viruses, and Eric is actually
Cure rickets.
Eric has actually got quite a name for himself actually out of this. It's confusing because he has the same name as the virus, because his middle name is actually Gervirus.
Epic save.
Fuck.
Not so epic save.
Yeah, like he has so many fucking skills. I don't know why he isn't president yet. But anyway, so it's one morning when he's fixing his OAP neighbor's Eric Elmont's computer.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
That he tells him that there is a legendary jewel of electricity located in a basement 2 blocks to the south, right? And this is a big deal for Eric because all his life he has wanted to find the jewel of electricity. He first learned of it when he was playing his favorite computer
There's a
game,
striking resemblance to the missing gold that we've been looking for in the last film.
Pikachu the Echidna.
I feel quite upset that nobody's probably getting the jewel of electricity joke here.
I'm not getting in, I fucking made it.
A joule, a unit of electrical energy.
Oh yeah! Very nice. Yeah. There's also a deleted scene in the director's cut where Eric says, "Ouch, that hurts." Oh, we scored. Ah. Anyway.
You've inadvertently made a kids film.
No, stop it, Ben. Anyway, so
It's all wacky and
Real-
funny and gold.
Did I steal it? Stole it!
You bastard fucking! How did you steal this? Holy shit. Oh, you...
anyway. So Eric has just finished being basically
No! Save that.
no.
Okay. Sorry.
Can't concentrate on 2 things at once.
Yeah, this game's too close. There we go.
Yes,
Four
I'm
fucking
going to eat
gold!
my apple. So anyway, so Patsy keeps telling him to eat his apple, which is actually not an apple in Eric's universe. It's actually a 4-course meal. Eric is a very, very fat person. A lot of things have happened to him over the course of this, but like, and you know what you find out at this point is that all this has happened in the fucking Creepy Crawly film. Like, that's the Creepy Crawly film. It's finished now, so we're now back to like the base storyline where Eric is.
Oh wait! Oh fuck! That was all the creepy. So
Yes,
nice. You
Eric's
did a
just-
fucking. You scream forward it.
So Eric's just come out of the cinema with his girlfriend.
What a fucking
Pat-
shit film that
Patty
was.
And then they just get into this like 4-hour discussion about walnuts. I don't know what that's about. I think it's
Again,
a
just like an
metaphor
indie film.
for how if you collapse the Earth down to a black hole, it would be the size of a walnut. And then we cut to another Eric Elmont writing a book about his life experience, and him seeing the film with Patty was a metaphor for fuck. and then it's the credits, and that's the end.
Wait, what? You said half the film was... So the entire film was nothing?
The last 2 hours of the film is just me screaming fuck over and over again as I watch that. So actually, this film is about me. I am Eric Elmont. That's my real
Then
name.
a post-credit
I
scene.
decided I'm going to come
Samuel
out
Jackson
as Eric
comes
Elmont
up and...
today. And this
Oh.
has been my epic adventure, and thank you for watching. And that's the end of the stream.
It's a performance star.
Welcome to Jackass.
And also after the
Eric
credits, Samuel L. Jackson's like, I'm forming a team, Eric Elmont, even though your film was shit. We have to put you in the franchise anyway. And then John Cord comes out and is like, how about it, partner? And then smash cuts the credits.
Okay.
Oh god.
Give us
Okay,
our next film
what's
title.
Steven's film? Yeah.
We've already got one. It's I saw it, but it's you have to scroll up a bit for it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
We need to force overtime.
We need to lose in overtime. It'd be embarrassing if we lost now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That was amazing. That was actually amazing.
Right, okay, let's focus on this and then get
Oh,
that
let's
next.
not focus. Let's not focus.
Okay. But I can...
No!
Yeah! Unwellable!
Centering. Oh, I missed.
I can't
Centre.
believe
Oh,
I
shit.
fucking missed that.
I
If I was talking about Eric Elmont, I wouldn't have missed that. Okay, it's centered. It's centered. It's still centered. It's doubly centered. Yes.
Esports. Right, Stephen Scott's Stepdad's Hen. It's the name of the film.
Steven Scott's stepdad hen.
What?
Because it's Step Hen.
Step hen. Stephen Scott's Stepdad's Hen. The impromptu, the cinematic universe. Oh, that sounds good. I'd watch that.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I've heard about Step.
Oh,
We're playing Poozy.
Two Slayer 420.
I like Swag Donald's as the name. Oh fuck, they're brutal.
They fairly slayed us pussies.
Ah.
Okay, I'm on it.
Step hen.
Oh. 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 Not all of us. Okay.
Nice.
Quite else of yours, let alone
Okay.
back it.
Back it.
Back it.
Ah, Penelope 737. Swag
Okay.
Donald.
Hey, I just forgot that I'm meant to be doing something else.
Sims.
That's actually the opening line of this film. Again. Everything Aaron says is the opening line of every
Stephen
film
Scott,
review.
Detective Stephen Scott was having a bad day.
Okay. The
His
film
wife had
opens.
just remembered what she was doing again.
Hold on, we've got opening credits here.
Opening credits.
That's going in, and I can't do anything about it. Oh, okay.
Alan Smithy directs.
I need to put money into the account.
Okay.
That's what the film opens with.
The money was just resting in my account. Sorry, the money needs to rest in my account. I've got it. Fuck. Someone get it. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
They why-did it.
Okay.
They're idiots. They're fools.
No.
They're still fools. They're still idiots.
Okay, the film opens
Right.
on a. It's a chicken coop. A
Right.
couple of chickens are just bouncing about.
Aww.
Then all of a
Yes.
sudden, a car rolls onto the scene. It's on fire and explodes.
Whoa.
It's like-
Jesus Christ.
For
This
some
is like
reason,
a
I'm
Michael
picturing
Bay
all this
film.
happening to like Italian music. Not like it's like very slow motion, very artsy, like an Italian film.
No.
No, it's all pixelated.
And then like smash cuts to the title. Steven Scott stepped at 10.
So, originally there was 5 chickens. 4 are now under the car.
Oh.
A man walks onto the scene, looks at the chickens and goes, "Oh, that's a shame that." Doesn't look inside the car to see if there's anybody there. Just looks at the chickens.
Ooh.
Oh, Jesus. So the opening credits then show up. Stephen Scott's stepdad's hen. At this point, the producer is confused, the director is confused, the writer is confused, and most importantly, the viewer is confused.
The hallmark of
Doesn't
any
get
good
into
indie film.
Oh, fuck. This scene opens up. There's a policeman, not a Garda, because saying Garda would confuse a lot of people. Oh Jesus! A policeman is
I
stood
said the
in the
entire
garden
scene in a GA final.
No, it's not the
Please
sequel to
understood.
fucking John whatever.
Policeman is.
You got paid.
Yay!
Sin.
Yes. Nice.
Well done. Right.
Oh yes. The policeman is surveying the scene. He's asking about the chickens. Still, no one has actually looked inside the car. It is assumed that whoever was in that car had abandoned it mid-flight. Because you wouldn't want to stay in a car that was on fire flying through the air. So, the scene changes. At this point, it's at a local KFC. A man looks forlorn in the back of the place, where they have no chicken left.
Lauren.
Oh,
Forlorn.
Oh,
it was our last 5 chickens.
Jesus Christ, it nearly gave me a heart attack.
The last chicken, the stepdad's chicken, shall we say, is the only one left. They've decided
Is it
not-
weird that I'm kind of invested in this plot? I'm like, I want to see where this is going.
You are very invested, yeah.
They have decided that, you know, this chicken has clearly had a bit of a traumatic event. It's been quite lucky. So they decide not to get rid of it.
Oh.
Now, of course, the world needs its chicken. They can't survive without their chicken. Especially not their fried chicken style.
Is this a real like angling to get a KFC promotional tie-in?
Okay,
here?
I've
Is
got it,
that-
I've got it.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe I've done this.
Yeah.
Can't believe you've done this. So, scene changes again. Now we're in a laboratory. A man is staring at a test tube. His eyebrows are...
It's Dexter's lab.
He's trying to determine, is this it? Have they completed the sample? He sticks his tongue in the end of the beaker. Yes. It's finger looking good. They perfected... they perfected lab-grown chicken.
Oh,
Yes, they did it. They did it, everyone.
finally.
At this point, Stephen Scott walks in. What chicken did you use to make this in the first place? We used your stepdad's hen. Stephen is aghast at this. Did you have to use the whole chicken? No, we only used a little bit of it. Only a little bit. Where is it? It's over there. He points at a beheaded chicken. We only had to use the head. The end.
But chickens can run about with their heads.
Oh. Fucking tragedy.
It's a proper
That's
indie
more.
film.
That's more of a
Nobody has
short
any
film.
idea.
And anyway, after the credits, Samuel
Yeah,
Jackson
that's like an
is
that's like a it's
I'm
like an
forming a
animated,
team. I need your chicken for some
like an
reason.
animated make you think sort of film, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson just stood there looking confused and horrified.
It's like, damn, this is
Oh,
some
you-
good chicken, but also I need that chicken.
What if you cut a
Robbie.
chicken's head off for your meat-grown chicken, but then found out the chicken was your father's chicken?
Hang on. I've got a new topper. I have to go and put it on. You have to see it.
No,
Okay.
you have to do it before we find a match.
We'll
Where is
exit
it?
What a
from
match!
this.
See. There you go. It's on.
Good.
Oh, you got the crab as well. I love the crab.
I got the grab.
Where I can't see
Crabby.
it. Oh, whatever. Also, that was a really good.
0
match,
or
by
10.
the way.
said that. You didn't need to point it out to me.
Look, they can't all have happy endings. They can't all have Hitler being thrown down a drain. Or however Paul's ended.
I don't remember already. He was writing his biography, wasn't he?
Oh yeah. Smash cut the
And then
credits.
the oh, also I forgot one more thing from my film. At the end of it, the Ghidorah music starts playing as well. Sorry, the face music. I got it.
Yeah, you do. Are you guys? I think we've got
so,
time for
yeah.
one more script.
What time is it?
10:30. 20 to 11.
What time are you going to bed?
Actually, yeah, I don't know. I'm like.
We could probably
I'm
all
up
do
at
one
7,
more
but I
each,
don't
actually.
care that much because it's a Friday, so I can. Yeah.
We could do
Hit
one
me
more
with
each
your
if
best.
yours is relatively short compared to the last one.
Someone who hasn't suggested a title, preferably. Although, if you don't want to, then it's fine.
I think there's only
Penny
3
seems
people.
excited.
Okay.
Penny seems excited to give her.
Fuck!
Right.
Fuck.
I'll take this one because I'll be excited to fuck up. Yeah, it needed a tragedy. Although the chicken's still in it. Because Samuel Jackson's taken it onto his team. Didn't take Steven. He was like, nope.
Oh my god,
Hen, though.
Did you get abducted?
I don't know. I think I got abducted by aliens.
She's
Were you
been
looking
sent
for a
back.
That's a
telescope?
great start to this film. Fucking hell. Can that be the one rule that the start of the film has to be something Aaron says?
It's... No, I wasn't looking through a telescope. I was gardening.
Oh.
What are you
Well,
playing, Aaron?
you're going to have an alien baby. The Sims.
Well, it's...
Or her slipper.
I hope not.
No, Ben,
Sims
they
is
can't
man.
make babies,
They
remember?
can have alien babies as well, I
They
think.
can't make
Can't they?
babies.
Well,
I think.
Those
I can't
aliens
remember.
those aliens in jail that
in
came in
this
the
and
eggs
more.
could not have babies.
Well, the last time I remember being abducted by aliens was in The Sims 2.
Yeah, I
That's
can't
why
remember.
Charlie Black
It
is
might
like
be
a
a...
really weird personality.
Oh yeah, they do that as well.
This never
Oh.
happened in The Sims 4 before, so I don't
The
know.
Leatherburn Life of Warthog Glen, starring Johnny Depp. Oof. Right, I'm going to need
Is
a
starring
minute while I
Johnny
think about
Depp
this
part
one.
of the film's title?
Yes, of course, because you have to advertise that he's in it.
Johnny Depp isn't in it.
That's actually a better idea than what I had, which was that it was just going to be footage of Johnny Depp being mauled by a warthog to start off the film. No, that's a better idea. He's just on it.
And then it cuts to like a clip of the crowd all cheering because everyone hates Johnny Depp now.
No, they don't.
Why do we hit Johnny Depp?
They don't.
Beat on
Everyone
his
feels
wife,
bad
didn't
for him
Yeah,
because
he
his
beat-
wife was beating him.
What?
Oh, I
thought
thought
he
it was the
beat
other
on
way
his-
around.
No.
No.
Didn't J.K. Rowling
She
get
gets
into
him
shit
red.
for having him be in the film? The Harry Potter film.
No, what? No.
No, she spread it around the media, and her lawyer spread around the media that he was beating her. But they had umpteen hours of video footage proving that she was beating him,
Oh, I didn't know that.
absolutely abusing the fuck out of him.
God, I think you have to do
Yeah,
the tourists as well.
I
Anyway.
heard otherwise. Yeah, Jesus.
Right, so the Leatherburned Life of Warthog Glen. Right. One day, Warthog Glen woke up and just no.
No,
This
you're
kinda sounds like a
disqualified
GTA
if
mission.
you do that. Johnny Depp was on a mission, like in GTA.
Yeah.
Sorry, like GTA. There's no N. The N ruins it.
I'm just trying. I need to get a genre. That's what I need because last one was a hard-boiled detective thriller, obviously. So
Comedy thriller.
got it. Fuck.
Kids film.
Leather burn knife. Right, got it. I think. Or I've got an idea, and I'll just go from there. So, right, we open up. So it's the African savannah. It's
Oh,
a desert,
shit.
Oh my
obviously.
god, we suck.
Obviously, you know, it's those trees with the flat trees. It's a drama. Okay, this will be a drama. So it's like, you know, there's insects and stuff, and suddenly
Sorry, what? So
a
what is there?
warthog. Insects.
Oh,
Stuff.
Ben, this is supposed to be a
stuff.
family film. Oh, well, hold on, actually.
Yeah.
So
Anyway,
far there's
a warthog.
insects and Paul has
Comes into
decided it's no longer a family film.
His name
Ah, because it's
is
insects.
Warthog Len.
Or what were you thinking?
Well, no, his name is Len. The warthog needs no introduction. He is a warthog. His name is Len. And he's like, boy, hot day today on the savannah.
No, it's John.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Johnny. It's Johnny
Could do
Depp. It's Johnny Depp. So it's hot day
No,
today on the
Johnny
savannah.
Johnny Depp's
Depp,
not in
I
this
know.
film. Yeah. Anyway, he's like, no. So, boy, no wait, hot day on the savannah. I'm trying to do an English accent and just fuck it up completely. Hot day on to savannah.
Hot day on to savannah.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'll just
I'm
do
up
all
to
of those
bloody
voices for you.
tree. Anyway. And then it's like,
I'm
oh
up
boy.
to bloody tree.
Oh, fuck it, he is pregnant.
Oh, told you. You got a
He
cute
is
alien
pregnant.
baby though.
Oh wow.
Anyway,
Oh
he's
wow.
Better find some bugs to keep me cool. So, Len, Warthog
Find
Len,
some
voiced by Len
bugs.
Goodman, from Strictly Gun Dance.
Strictly gun dance.
That's
That's this
It's a
universe's version.
post-apocalyptic film. Yeah, it's
I got it, I got it.
post-apocalyptic film.
They have to deal with
Um,
poachers apparently.
Yeah. It's like, I hope I don't get poached. I hope I don't get bloody poached on
It's
this hot
perched.
savannah day with my plus net Wi-Fi. It's me, Warthog Len.
Unfortunately, you can only get up to 2 megabytes in the savannah.
Bloody hot, it's bloody boiling. It is. Let's go for a carriage ride, Mary. It's a jolly holiday with Mary. Anyway, so Warthog Len, he's like, bloody hot to savannah. I better find me a drink of the water. So he goes walking to find water. And like he keeps walking and it's like he spots it. A big vast ocean. And he's like, bloody hell, wasn't expecting to see the ocean in the middle of the savannah desert, eh? Mate? I
Oh,
don't
they brought
bloody
back
believe it.
they brought back what's his face for it? Steve Irwin. Was this film actually filmed before he died? Or
Crikey.
released now?
Yeah, it's posthumous.
It's also preposterous, but we'll get
Actually,
to
no,
that
he faked his death so he could be in this film.
Preposterous.
They wouldn't let him do his film, so he had to fake his death. Anyway, so he goes over to the water, but he drinks it. It's like, oh, this water's salty. It must be to ocean. I can't believe I drank to bloody ocean.
I got it. Fuck.
Me, Len, the warthog. And anyway, and then in the distance he spots a boat. And he's like, "Oh my god, it's a bloody oil tank." I know what that is.
Why are you the Welsh guy from Absolutely?
Wherever the voice takes me.
Oh no!
No! Oh no! Bullets won't work, John.
Look at this bullshit. Look at this bullshit.
Right. Anyway, so but the problem is he tries to hide because he doesn't get spotted by the ship. That ship could have been at sea for years. It could be filled with starving people who eat the first warthog they see. But no, it's too late. It's already running aground, I guess, because there's a pier as well. Oh, I didn't notice that pier over there. Oh, bloody heck. Oh,
Why
no.
are you Welsh? Stop being Welsh.
Anyway, the boat comes in and it's like, it's a bloody oil tanker. Sorry. And
Das
like, a bunch of
oil.
men get in, and it's like, seize him, seize the warthog. We must take him. And he's like, oh no, it's me, Len.
Oh my god. We're playing Johnny Sins and Mia Khalifa.
Is
I
Johnny
don't know who they
Sins
are.
also a porn star?
I'll make Johnny pay for his sins. And so they take him aboard the
It
boat.
does sound like a very porn
And
star.
they're
sort of
like-
name, doesn't it?
And it's like, they're like, prepare the warthog for food. And then he's like, food? You can't bloody eat me. I'll die. And they're like, oh, he can talk. The warthog can talk. It's a talking warthog. And it's like, yeah, I learned to talk from, I was
What's
taught
net
English
broadband?
by Plusnet adverts. What was the name of this film?
Is that how
What
the only
about
word you can
Len?
say is great service?
And okay, so
Speaking of great
they're like,
service, here's a Microsoft Windows
Windows
95
95.
opening theme. Well, that's actually in the film as well.
right, anyway, so it's like, yeah, I learned from Plusnet adverts. They had a TV in the savannah that was hooked up to the English Freeview channels abroad. And
And I'm the only
Plusnet
person who
advert.
still watches them.
I'm the only one in the savannah, you see. My name,
And he starts
and then
singing
it's like, my name's Len.
Blue Savannah
I took
song.
the name from when I was watching Strictly Gun Dancing.
I got it.
And they're like, what the fuck? We have a talking warthog. And they're like, we're going to be millionaires.
So they just completely
they-
fucking ignored what he said. They just completely ignored what. How rude are they?
Because he's
They're
a talking warthog.
I don't give a shit. They're fucking rude.
I know, but and they're like, we're going to be millionaires. No, billionaires. But then the captain's like, but no, we're trapped at sea. Despite the fact that we just made dock, but we're trapped at sea now. The engines had a sudden fault and we're trapped at sea.
I fucking had
But
that.
then it's like, but then, so they're like, oh no. I mean, they're like, oh no. He's like, oh yes. Now they can't monetize me. I won't give out to big corporate.
I'm not part of the
well-
sharing economy.
I'm my own warthog. I
Ben,
have a
save it.
vocal affect.
Ben, what are you doing?
Ben,
I was
what the
doing some
fuck are you
flips.
doing?
I couldn't break myself.
He's
Anyway.
actually do. Look at the replay. He's
And
just
they're
fucking
like-
flipping about. What's fucking?
And they're like, oh no, how are we going to make money off this warthog if we can't show him around the world? And if we televise him, people will just think it's CGI. What way can we use only his voice to make money? And they're like, it's useless. It's
Oh,
completely
no.
useless.
I
What
see where
can,
this is going.
what can we do? And they're like, the captain, wise as ever, despite the fact that he just made an engine fire that caused him to be trapped at sea forever. It's like, I've got it, guys. And they're like, what is it? A phone chat up line. And he's like, and
Oh.
Len's like, bloody hell, no. And it's like, there's all sorts of people that will want
Ben,
to talk to
Ben.
him, like,
Ben, can
What?
I
That's not where I
stop
saw
you?
that
Can
going.
I stop you there very briefly? This is
Go ahead.
literally the plot of an episode of Pram Face.
is it? What, where they
Yeah,
make a
well,
warthog do a chat up
well,
line?
it's not exactly the same, but in one of the episodes, a man signs up. He works at like a gay sex chat line to make some money, and he has a northern accent as well.
Oh yeah. Well, okay. Great minds think alike, I guess. I don't know. But
Show me
So it's-
penis.
so it's like, no, but warthog, that's not freaky enough on its own. And it's like, I've got an idea. Wait,
Yes!
I'm Len. Wait,
Oh,
why am I giving ideas? I didn't want to do this.
I got out of the way.
Anyway, and they're like,
Look at this.
what if I do it
Guard of honor.
while I'm wearing leather? I'll be leather-bound Len, and I'll talk to the
Leather-
S&M.
Or LBL for short.
No, that's the name of the film. This is an inspirational story. Anyway, so there's a couple of humorous-ish. It's like a montage scene of him like doing phone chat line because he got a perfect phone line.
Ben, you have to tell us what the
despite the fact
montage music is.
Sorry, I'll just win this game without you. I've got this.
It's the only way is up for some reason. So it's like, but it's him singing it. The only way is up.
Your
baby.
penis goes.
And it's like him on the phone. It's like, yeah, do that. So like he's not actually doing anything. Like he's just getting prompted over the phone. So it's like, yeah, I want to cover you in leather. And he's like, yeah, you can do that. I'm Len. And then
I got it.
got disaster strikes as a 9-foot tsunami hits the ship. The captain once again in his ineptitude doesn't notice this, and Len is lost.
I got it. There we go.
Nice.
Let's go. Anyway, Len is lost to the seas. The captain is, damn, we made a whole 45 pounds off of that chat line. We're doomed, I say. Doomed forever. And so Len, his eyes open.
Jesus Christ, Stephen. The secret door joined the party.
Oh.
A 4-trick.
6 on. What was I saying? Anyway, so he wakes up on an island. It's like, oh, I'm stuck in the bloody oasis. It's lush and green. It's a green island somewhere in the world. And someone's like, you've been out for a couple of hours. And he's like, who is that? And his eyes
What's he
open.
saying?
And it's none other than famed actor, Hollywood actor, Burt Reynolds.
I thought it was Brian Cox.
No, it's maybe a misdirect to make you think it was Johnny Depp. God. But it's Burt Reynolds. He's
Yeah,
like,
but you told me he's not in the film.
yeah, but it was meant to make you think maybe he was.
No, I
But
believe
anyway.
you.
Oh my god. If we score one more time, we have to let them score.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Burt
we do,
Reynolds.
actually. We have to, but we have to make it look as if they haven't scored. Right, come on, right, we have to do it. Come on. We're gonna get it.
Right.
We're gonna type it to them when it happens as well.
But he's like, you've been out for a couple of hours, see? I'm Burt Reynolds. I don't sound like this. Oh,
Oh my god.
no. Johnny Sins.
Right,
He's
whoever scores our 8th goal gets to type that in chat, okay?
Well, we have
Otherwise
to let
we'll
them
all
score
do it.
first.
No, we can do it when they score. It's fine.
Well, we kind of have to, otherwise it won't make any sense. I had 8-1 beat that scoreline.
Oh fuck! It's not. It never happens. It never happens.
Sorry, we're taking a Burt Reynolds intermission. I will be back in a second. Just think about Burt Reynolds while I do this.
No! Ah! No!
Why?
There's no time. Fuck.
Anyway. Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds.
Anyway, so it's like, yeah, you've been out for a couple of hours, see? See?
See? Oh
And
fucking hell,
he's like,
Ben, stop for a
what?
second. We were watching On the Waterfront, you know, the film with like the gangsters and stuff, and there's actually There's actually a scene where the guy goes, "Hey, you better
Oh,
not
wait.
snitch or we'll kill you, see?" And I was like,
Hang on,
told you.
6 game leaders left.
Oh fuck.
Oh, right.
Okay. Right, I'll invite. No, the party's still here, isn't it?
Yeah, seems fine.
Yeah.
If we all exit to the menu just to make sure. Anyway, so yeah, Burt Reynolds is like, ah, fuck. And Len's like, where have I ended up? And Burt Reynolds is like, you've made it. The big country. The United States of America, he says, staring like deadly into his eyes to a warthog, a talking warthog. He doesn't acknowledge the fact he's a talking warthog. And Len is like, if I can make it here, I can make it anywhere. Despite the fact that I've never heard of the United States, because I'm from the Sahara.
Syrah.
Ichiban. Lipstick for men.
It wasn't the Sahara, was it? It was the other one. Shit, where was he?
It was a
That
savannah.
was the Sahara.
The Savannah, fuck. Well, it was also the Sahara.
There you go,
He's been
Paul.
around. So, like,
I got it.
Len's next thing.
Oh.
So there's another montage of him finding the work, and it's got that "Everybody's talking," and that song is playing because that has to be in every indie film. And it's him like finding jobs, but they're all like, "No, we don't have a warthog. Your arse is fat. You're large. You fart a lot." and
Why has this
stuff like
become
that.
Babe now? This
Get
is
out of
just
here,
Babe.
James Corden.
Yeah, and it'd be like, yeah. And it's like, I guess there's no place in the world for a talking warthog covered in
Yeah,
leather.
can the rest of the film just have him played
Len
by
says.
James Corden with him going saying stuff like, "Huh, result!" every time something happens, like he's a fucking twat.
yeah, yeah. I
Wow,
also want the film
that's
to make more money.
epic!
That was too
Happy
close to
days!
Anyway, but then he walks by Broadway, just the Broadway, and it's like looking actors, and he's like, "Well, I
Where's
did
this
some
film still
acting
going?
once. I pretended to be horny for some perverts on the phone." And so
Why
he's
does
like, he
he
goes
sounds
in
a lot
and
older now. I pretended
it's
to
been
be
a hard
on it
experience.
with some perverts on the phone.
It was a 9-foot tidal wave, Paul. You don't come back sounding young from that. But it's really 9 feet probably isn't that high, is it?
That's not that big of a title.
There, centering.
It was 900 feet then. You happy?
It's like the 10,000 ton uncle.
Anyway, so he
Oh.
goes up, and Simon Cowell's giving the audition. He's like, "I can't believe Johnny Depp didn't show up. Oh well, let's take this guy. Len the Warthog." And he's like, Len comes on, it's like, "So what do you think you have to make it on Broadway?" And he's like, "Well, I'm a talking warthog."
Steven! Why'd I call you L there? Oh my god.
I thought you were going to say Aaron, to be honest.
No.
I'm a talking warthog.
Aaron
And I'm
doesn't
here
force
to-
feed me apples all the time.
I'm here to take the world by
I
storm.
hope not.
Uh,
I mean,
Have you been force feeding someone else apples, Aaron?
I
Look
don't
up.
force feed anybody apples. They're not.
Eddie Redmayne. Yeah, see, it's me. I was a Danish girl.
Hello, Fluffy.
But Eddie Redmayne. Oh. Anyway, so yeah, he's like, "I can do it. What's the role?" And he's going, "Well, it's a very specialized role. We need you to play Mary Poppins." It's like, who? And then like they do all the songs. It's a montage of him like singing the songs from Mary Poppins. It goes on for 30 minutes. I'll spare you the details. And then Simon Cowell, he stops. A cigarette drops from his mouth,
Sugar helps to
and he does the. And then he goes,
Ben,
"You're
what are you
fired.
doing in
You'll never make it in this town." And he's like, "Oh, bloody hell." So, sorry, it's like Ichiban saying low L. But,
Ichiban. Lipstick for men.
so Len is once again back to square one. And he's like, I'm
This is a very
proper
long film.
fucked. This film has been 2 hours long and it hasn't gone anywhere. No plot developments whatsoever. What a fucking disaster." This was again a scene that they were just filming candidly. They decided to put in the film. So he's going around New York again, and he's just like, "Oh fuck, I need to make something happen. We've only got 15 minutes left of film." And then suddenly, fuck it, a volcano.
Oh! That was so
Len's like, "Oh,
perfectly timed.
shit. I wasn't expecting that." Half of New York gone. Len's like, "Oh no." And the lava's coming towards him. It's like, "Well, I guess that's the end for me. Leather-bound Len. What did I learn?" But then suddenly, a breast on the lava, a boat, an oil tanker. and it's being driven by the captain. It's like, I'll save you, Len. I'll save you indeed. And it's like, but the boat can't get all the way to him. It's run aground in the lava somehow. So it's like, I'll have to jump. So the captain jumps over and picks up Len, and he's like, I'll save you, Len. I'll save you for good from the volcano. And Len's like, I knew I could rely on you, you incompetent ass.
Why is there a volcano and it's not volcano season at the moment?
Plot holes. Anyway, and he's like, so the captain's like, puts Len on his shoulders, and he's like, if you believe in me, Len, if you believe in me, then I believe in you, and I can make the jump back onto the boat. And he doesn't run, he jumps, and he makes it about 2 feet. Whack! Leg straight into the lava. Fuck. And he slowly starts to sink, and he's like, he's completely calmly, despite being in lava. He's like, I've let you down, Len, once more. Turns out I am useless. And Len's like, well, at least I won't have long, because I'm gonna be a cooked warthog. I am. But then suddenly, someone swings in on a vine. Like attached to a skyscraper.
Ben, please clarify. It's not an
What?
actual vine. It's a short video.
No, it's a vine. It has to be a vine. It's the only way this will make sense. It's the only way you can plausibly save him from this volcano in New York. And it's Burt Reynolds. And he's like, don't
Again?
worry, mate. Yeah. Well, everyone has to come back for the end. I'll save you. And he's swinging on the vine, but he misses completely and flies into the lava and dies. And then he's down to like his legs now, like his upper thighs, and he's like,
No! Damn it.
I'm sorry, old friend. I guess we're both going to be dead now. And Len's like, yep. If only we had an Academy Award nominated actor for Pirates of the Caribbean and other films to save us. We would
What
have
was this
been
when Keira
totally-
Knightley comes in?
we would have been totally saved from death. And then you hear it. Suddenly,
What the
Dressed-
fuck?
dressed up as Lord Grindelwald himself.
Dumbledore.
No, Johnny Depp. It's actually Johnny Depp's lookalike swimming in.
It's his stunt actor.
Yeah,
It's his
he
stunt
swings
double.
in, and he grabs the warthog, and he pulls Cappy out the lava. His
I
name's
have no
Cappy. now.
faith in any of you
And
to
they
save
both,
that
like-
shot.
And they swing, and they flew, and he throws them both onto the boat, and he's like, "You're welcome. My name is Ronnie Flip." And I'm available for children's parties.
To be Johnny Depp's stunt double, did you have to have a similar sounding name to him? Is that
Yes,
a
that's
legal
part-
requirement?
You have to look like him and have a similar name.
And taste like him
He's
too.
available.
But it's a breakfast cereal.
And he's like, well, I can't believe Ronnie Flip saved us. He's much better than that talentless hack Johnny Depp who turned down our film. And anyway.
Oh!
No.
Oh.
This might though.
Ah.
We need to. Someone needs to stay behind when we're all going for the same shot, please, please.
Right, so swings him onto the thing. Captain's like, oh, I guess I'll need 2 peg legs. But then he bleeds out from his femoral arteries and dies.
And bleed it out
And
by Linkin Park.
It's a very sad scene.
Playing
I had to make it a
background.
drama somehow. So he's like, and he just says to the warthog, remember your true destiny.
Maybe
He
got
dies. And then Warthog's like, Len, that's his name. He's like,
I forgot the character's name.
yeah. And he's like, you're right, I do have a destiny to fulfill. And then smash cut, he's answering phones. Yeah, do what you like to me. And then, You've Got a Friend in Me from Toy Story starts playing.
God, no, don't have any songs by Randy Newman playing.
You got a
Got
friend.
a friend in me.
But it's being sung by I see trees of green guy. What's his name again?
friend in me. It's the same guy.
Yeah, it's him
basically.
singing it. Is it? Is it
It's
Randy
just
Newman? Oh.
well, it's just
No,
it's a
not.
similar voice. He's
What's his
more
name?
sort of
Oh.
baritone-y.
Ew.
Barry White.
No, it's not Barry White.
What?
No, it is Barry White now. The estate, it's patched together of his previous songs because he's dead. It's like, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Oh.
Elvis at the
Centering. What?
You
Well,
got
there
a
was a-
friend in me. Oh.
And then I feel like there was more. I feel like I
I
had
thought
an
you
actual
said
ending
L. I
to
thought
the
you said
film.
L was in this for a second. I was confused. Yes.
How? How did you do that?
So like Len's on the phone
Watch
and he
this.
takes one last call, and it's like
Literally the millisecond
So he's
before it hit it.
so he's answering phones and he's like, yeah, sure, you can get over the trauma of the volcano erupting by having phone sex with a warthog. But just remember, I pay the hourly rate. And then smash cut to black. Roll credits. Directed by Steven Spielberg. The works. And then, but then it comes back and he's on the phone. And he's like, "Well, that was a good day's fun. I made $55." But
Why
then
is he dead now?
ring, 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 ring. Picks up the phone.
Banana.
Hello,
thing.
it's me, Samuel L. Jackson.
No,
Army
no,
of
no, it's
Team.
not. No, it's not, Ben. It's not Samuel L. Jackson. It's Samuel L. Mravich.
Hey, it's me, Sam Ralvich. I'm forming a team. I got a mouthful of
No, that's
potatoes.
lawyer, Ben. That's the law. It's Sam Mravich with the lawyer's voice. According to this
Okay,
legal document, you have to be part
Go
of a
to-
superhero team.
I'm forming a team. It's got a headless chicken, an Irish guy with a gold nugget, and some guy who studied electricity. And Len's like,
You're
Ben.
making me fucking not be good defense. Well, apart from normal. I've got it. I'm gonna score. Oh. Oh no, Steven's
and
gonna
that is
I'm
to
gonna
study
score.
Leatherburn Len.
put it in.
I hope you
Put it in!
enjoyed.
Put it
What the fuck just happened?
It bounced on the line on the last second.
Look at this. Oh, is it going to show again? Oh, no. Okay. Right. I kind of forgot what... I did have another ending in mind, but I can't remember what it was.
No.
So there we go.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you for both story and reaction. You're welcome. The
Speaking of
pain.
9,000-foot waves, we're playing Poseidon.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a big
Kinda sad I
football
killed the
fan,
captain,
so
right?
so
I
so
kinda should've killed him.
I'm a big football fan, so I bought the book 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, and there was no football in it. It's a disgrace.
Didn't even mention the Northern League.
And I love the North, me. I love North Football Club.
I love the Vanarama Conference North League. Because
It's got all my favourite teams in it,
North.
such as Eric Eldridge, or whatever his name is. Oh, sorry,
Eric
El-
Eldridge. I'm a Wrexham fan.
Nice. Wrexham's in Wales.
As am I. The ICU, yes.
I am Wales. Okay, are we ready
Right.
for the next one?
Paul's up.
Yeah.
We need a new film title for Paul to turn into a beautiful thing.
Have you
Not gonna blur.
Oh wow, we're killing
Nice.
it. We're killing it. Yeah,
to
Martin
get some
Thompson. You
milk,
better be
so-
sorry. You better be sorry, Martin
You
Thompson.
guys need to defend for couple minutes while I get milk. I'll be right back.
Oh, no.
It's gonna
Right,
take
okay.
you minutes
I'll-
to get milk.
Right, you get it, Stephen. You get it. I'll defend.
I can't get the milk for him. I don't live near him.
Good defending. I see it.
I just put you out of the way, basically. I think we're gonna score
Yeah.
anyway,
Oh.
so.
Oh,
Oh.
Well done.
and died.
I am back. How's it going?
You're not
That
back.
was a
You're not
very quick few
moving.
minutes.
I just
I'm gonna get
shunted
kicked
you
for
out of
being
the
idle.
way.
I'm gonna get kicked for being Billy Idol.
Oh, look at that wee camera it follows us about. I forgot about that.
Dunk.
Oh,
Goal.
Oh,
No.
what a shame.
what a shame.
What a shame.
It's a chamois.
By the way, all our films, I just realised, are canonically set in 1940s as well because of the precedent set by the first one.
Yes, KFC that was around in the 1940s is in fact.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Narcoleptic jewel heist.
The narcoleptic jewel heist.
Okay, I
Okay,
just
Paul.
need to wait. I just need to wait for Aaron to say something before I start.
Sorry,
one
I
day
don't
mark.
have anything to say. I'm waiting on my sim to give birth.
That's the opening line.
That was what Shelley Kirby said, as she was playing The Sims, as she tried desperately not to fall asleep. It was her
Oh.
third day of not falling asleep. The last 2 nights had been full of very good rest. She got her 8 hours, and this is really bad because she actually lives in the same universe as Eric Eldridge or whatever his name is, Eric Ellman.
Well, it's like in
where-
the same universe as everyone else.
Oh yeah. So apparently in this universe, the optimum amount of sleep is 4 hours because people in this universe are actually reverse cats and they need not to
Ah.
have lots of sleep. Yeah, they even say meow backwards. They say woom.
Meow.
Woom.
Meow. Meow.
So anyway, Shelley is looking for something to sort of kickstart her lust for life, so to speak, and she sees an advertisement on the Facebooks, her local Facebook page, which is the.
Sorry, my controller broke off and I dropped it there.
All right.
Okay, that's
Let's
fine.
go
The
hunting
Eric,
for
the
it.
Eric Ellman town gossip page, which is actually run by this fucking twat, right? Who always posts stuff like, "Oh, if you don't like what's on this page, you can leave," and "Oh my God, there's so much drama, but it's not my fault. I'm just the person who runs it." So Shelley is
This
actually
sounds very specific, Paul. Is there something you want to tell us?
no. So
All
Shelley is
runs
part
the
of
Eric
this.
Elmont fan page.
Shelley is part of a faction within this Facebook group who is trying to remove the current admin, basically,
No.
because she's just
Really big.
God. Wait until you see some of the stuff.
Spend doggy dog.
So anyway, Sven Doggy Dog, her sidekick in crime. She's also a criminal. She's a
Aw.
professional criminal. She got her criminal degree from Eric Eldridge Master University.
yes.
She's also a
The
master of the
dual-
base. She's the only other. She's the only other licensed master of the base in any universe.
Very specialized university, crime and electricity.
Those are the only 2 things that can be taught at those universities. They're the 2 most prestigious subjects. You have to have gone to a private school to be taught crime or electricity. Anyway, so she's in the middle of a game of Sims. She's not really having a very interesting conversation with her friend on MSN Messenger, and that was the last voice clip she sent, right? Because it's also 2007. But anyway, her friend says to her,
Gold.
"Goal." Her friend says to her, "Right, I've heard of this cool new thing we can do, and you have your degree in crime, right?" And Shelley says, "Yes, I got it yesteryear." And her friend, who's now called Johnny Depp, but not the actual Johnny, she gets confused for him all the time. It's really embarrassing, actually. So Johnny Depp
Johnny
says,
Depp.
yeah. So Johnny Depp says to
Johnny
her,
Depp. Johnny Depp.
Actually,
Johnny
after a series of scandals, he changed his name to John Depp.
No, James Depp. or as his friends call him, Mr. Haas.
He's a big fan of the TV show American Dad.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Okay, no, okay. We're spinning a bit too close to forbidden top here.
So after watching an episode of their favorite TV show, American Dad, Shelley and Johnny Depp decide that they're going to steal the electricity jewel. So that's a callback from the other film, if you remember.
There we go.
Yeah.
Expanded universe.
Yeah, yeah,
Have
exactly.
them like overlap as well. Have her
This
like
is-
be in
this is-
like have her like be like walking somewhere and then like James Elmont's walking the other way. Eric Elmont.
No,
The headless
he's called
chicken's
Eric
like running
Eldridge
the other way
now.
down the street.
He's called Eric Eldridge, the famous singer from the band Interface.
Nice.
Quite else of yours, let alone back.
Johan Diep.
Johan Diep.
Okay, yes. Actually, on the way to their heist, she goes to the name rater in Lavender Town and asks to change her name legally to Johan Deep.
Jimmy Dipe.
Yeah. And it's literally the same thing happens as in the game. The name rater says, "Wow, your name's Johnny Depp. That's a really
look
cool
at that."
name. But could you imagine if we changed it to a better name?" And then a box comes up and she has to pick Johan Deep, and he's like, "No, that's too many characters. You have to make it shorter." So he just removes all the vowels.
What about your
Jim
rival's name?
Diep.
What is his name?
He's called Douche.
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I actually called him that.
The
in the
funny
game.
thing is, can I do it? Oh, you stole my story. Oh. Because
did
yeah, I
you do that
thought
as
when the
well?
cop was asking you
Yeah,
what's his
yeah.
name, I thought you meant I thought it was like actually all right because he was going by question mark officer.
Ah, that was a pretty amazing goal.
Yeah, that's good. Jeremy Pinch.
It was against.
Yeah, this is phase
Can't be
1
angry.
of the cinematic universe.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll beat out some of the chaff when we get a finger snapped and have to cast
Someone is going to have to make a wiki out of all these fucking films. Okay, if you make the LRM wiki, it has to be pretending that the LRM verse is canon, okay, and not actually anything about us as
What do
people.
you mean? What do you mean pretending?
Well,
Yeah, this is all going to be real.
Yeah.
well, the LRM wiki can't actually
Or
have
past.
anything about us or the readings in it. It has to just be about our films, okay? And we'll do this every week when we play Rocket League.
I'm going to set the title page as a picture of my face, just because you said that.
Have it as your work
The
photo.
LRM movie world. Steven's face.
Anyway, continue with your tale.
Right. So they decide they're going to steal the electricity jewel. And remember, this is perfectly legal. This happens all the time. It's like the Purge, except people don't die most of the time.
Say that to the
And
chickens.
it happens all day. Well, chickens don't count. Chickens
Tell
aren't.
that to Kathy.
Kathy?
The
Oh,
captain!
yeah. Oh, of
And
course,
Spud.
Kathy.
Spudman.
We forgot, there's like a tragic backstory where Shelley's previous girlfriend, she's bisexual. Kathy, who's also a chicken. Shelley is species sexual as well. She likes chickens. So Kathy's a chicken
Aw.
basically, and that's
Oh,
gonna
no.
go in. Fuck.
Don't worry.
It's going to
Control yourself,
happen
Dorian.
again. Oh, that
All the
was,
streams do get saved. Paul just privates them for some reason.
Yeah, I will do it. So anyway,
Don't private.
hey guys, no,
Just on-
I'm on it. No one get it.
I got it. Just to annoy you.
Nice.
Fucking hell.
I'm just gonna drive away from it.
There we go.
Right. Anyway, yeah, she's stealing the
Anyway,
electricity.
so there's a tragic backstory where Shelley's chicken ex-girlfriend, Brian Cox,
You had to make an appearance somewhere.
was tragically killed during what they call the Perma Purge.
Brian Cox. Yeah, actually, he was a rooster.
Oh, yeah.
Brian Cox.
No, she.
Cox.
What? Oh yeah, Cox. Anyway,
Cockerel. Cox.
yeah, Cox. That's how she laughed.
Playing the
and-
Dictator.
And every time she
Oh,
hears
shit.
someone make that laugh, it brings back a terrible flashback to when her and Brian accidentally went into KFC, and they realized too late, and Brian was like, "Oh fuck, what does Brian Cox sound like? I've forgotten. Shit. We haven't done his voice in so long. Oh
It's me,
no,
the Moon
oh no,
Man."
Shelley, they're going to turn me into Brian KFC Cox." He couldn't think of a better pun at the time, and Brian Cox is actually a world-renowned pun maker, and the fact that he couldn't think of a good pun, as well as the fact that he died, just adds to the hurt that Shelley was experiencing at this time. But anyway, so this flashback is triggered when Shelley
You
and
triggered lol.
Shelley and Johan go into KFC accidentally. They do it again. They just have this habit of accidentally going into KFC. It's considered
It's
actually
it's
a
the
mental
only
thing.
shop in the world. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know why there's any chickens left. It's like Minecraft farming levels of
Oh, there was
fucking-
only 5 left, and then 4 of them died in that car accident. See, all links together.
So anyway,
Also, I just typed. I think.
these are men with trade. That's the other thing that Brian loved to say, because he was so fond of his favorite YouTube celebrity Lemmy from Motorhead, who was also a professional comedian. His real
Gonna
name's
kick
Brian.
your ass.
His real name's Brian Lemond. Anyway, I digress. So they went to KFC, and she had this flashback, and she was very sad. And Johan's like, "Oh no, that's a snake goat." But anyway, so in the meantime, after she's had the flashback, she just took her pills. You know, it's fine. There's pills for everything these days. Fucking millennials with our fucking pills. Anyway,
There's pills
And
for
their
drug addiction,
phones.
and there's
there's pills
They're
for flashbacks.
What if phones were like a pill? Subscribe to my Instagram.
Oh, Brian loved to rage against millennials. So you could just hear him now
Their
going,
phones.
yeah. Millennials, they're like the opposite of amazing. They're amazing. And she laughed because that was one of his favorite puns.
Millennials in society. That's not a good mixture.
I'd like to remove that from a list of society's potential fixtures.
Fixtures.
Fixtures. Nonsense, Thatcher.
Instagram's my favorite place for sharing pictures.
And then like the next half hour of the film is just loads of Brian Cox puns that he thought of, because it's like a really detailed flashback. It's it's an indie film thing where like the rest of the film is like a different thing for like 5 minutes.
I got scammed by a loan from Picture.
You already said You always said picture.
I know. I don't care.
My favorite serial killer comedy
Oh,
is
sorry. Oh, that helped.
Dixture. That didn't even fucking work. I've had to change 2 parts of that word to make it work. Oh god. Okay. And then there's 5 minutes where the screenwriters try and think of more puns, but they can't because they're really shit at quickfire puns. Nice. So anyway, what they have to do to enter the vault where the electricity jewel is stored is oh fuck, okay, I need to know.
You know I had to do it, Tom.
No, go to Selco, it's where the trade go. Selco! It's where the trade go, that one.
No.
No one else listens to Talk Sport, I guess.
Nope.
No, you're the only listener.
Yeah.
But
So
people that call
anyway,
into.
to get into the vault where the electricity jewel is held, Shelley
right,
has
that.
to play a full version of the haunted Godzilla cartridge, and she's gotten to the Blood Lake level, and she's hearing the ghost going,
Yeah, see, I'm in this cinematic universe
Yeah.
now.
and she's like, "Oh, that ghost is really cute, even though I can't see him." But then it turns out it was Bozo the clown who comes out of the dead woman's tummy, So she was a bit sad about that because Brian Cox was really a fan of Unbirth, which is a totally different thing, I realise, but just go
Fucking
with
love it.
I love people getting sucked into vaginas. But anyway,
It's like landing on the moon.
a lot of Shelley and Brian's cyber chats together were primarily on the subject of Unbirth. So once that mother screen came up, she actually needed those 30 seconds to just reflect and get her composure back. It was almost as if the game is talking to her. Oh, that's nice. Ah,
Yes.
nice. Oh,
No.
No!
I got
Center!
that.
Oh, no.
Aha.
Sorry, I'm waiting 30
Aha.
seconds.
Oh, right, you're getting your composure.
Yeah, yeah. Oh!
No! No! Sorry.
We've got this, we've got this.
Fuck.
You're winning for so much. No, okay.
Anyway, so she finally
Yeah, now's the
gets
time to-
she finally gets to the final boss and the bit where Red takes control of the controller and all this sort of stuff. And up to this point, it seemed believable because Shelley did have an
Yes.
ex-girlfriend called Melissa, who was also someone who had strange not talking sometimes disease and going really quiet. And that's going to go in if I don't do an
Brazier.
epic save. There we go. It wasn't even an epic save! Anyway. Oh, fuck. He's going to hit that in. He is.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, we're fine.
Missed completely. That was.
But at the part where there's...
Girls.
And she's like, oh yeah, this has
Oh,
happened to
no.
me before in NES games, like not being able to move my hands for him. Because she played games quite a lot. Like, she was a big Sims hound, and sometimes she'd go numb when playing The Sims because she'd been playing for so long and forgotten how to use her limbs and all this stuff, right? So anyway, so that's
Jesus,
fine.
that actually happens to me.
And that's the twist. You are actually Shelley. I'm surprised you didn't remember Melissa, Aaron.
I know, right?
But anyway, so she's got to the bit where she's lost control of her limbs and she's like, oh, this is irritating, Red. Can I at least get up, take like a piss or something? And Red's like, no, see, you have to piss yourself. I'm evil. You can't win, Zachary. And she's like,
It's a
I'm
fetish
not.
film now.
Yeah. And she's like, wait, I'm not Zachary. I'm Shelley. And he's like, ah, fuck, what? Shit,
You
Jesus,
done it. Shit.
fuck.
Done it
You
again.
got the wrong guy again. Jesus, fuck. And like the next 5 minutes is just Red swearing, but you can't actually hear him because it's just red text, and she's just waiting for it to end. Like, you know the bit where the screen fills up with the word kill? It just happens like that for fuck instead and shit. And after a while of this, Red's like, okay, fair enough. Sorry,
That was
Shelley,
risky, but I had to do it. You know I had to do it to him.
Yes.
Yeah, Red's like, okay, sorry, Shelley.
Oh no.
Oh! Save! From the big pole!
That's going in.
No!
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
This is justice, and I'm a banana.
Oh, for fuck's sake, the bit came off again. I'm so close to getting gold too. I've been up at gold to flu in Division 4 so many times.
I know.
Right, finish your damn story, Paul, or continue it.
Anyway, so Red's like, okay, sorry, I got the wrong girl again. He's actually going to get fired tomorrow because it's the second time this has happened. The last time it happened to this guy called Paul or whatever, I don't know. Anyway, so
I still have this sat here.
So Red apologizes profusely, and he's like, "Well, this is still a security system, and you still have to fairly get in." So he decides to play a game of Super Smash Brothers with her, and he always picks Fox because Fox is the best character. But he's like, "Nah, I gotta pick. See?" And
I'm so
and-
cheap.
yeah, and Fox is fucking broken as shit. So
Oh no, you've managed to find a way to crowbar game mechanic talk into your fucking indie
Oh
film.
no, here we go.
I just know this secondhand. I
See
haven't
the
played.
anim. Red was so pissed about the animations and Pokemon, whatever the Sword and Shield that he.
I named myself Red because I like Pokemon Red. See?
Yeah.
Or his
Pikachu.
parents did, rather.
Squirrel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that
actually brought back a flashback in Shelley's mind to
Oh, very well.
when her cousin was talking to her father, and Shelley's cousin said to her father, "Father, why is my sister Shelley called Shelley?" And father says, "It's because her mother liked shells." Now shut up, means of production. Anyway. so, so anyway. So Shelley and Red are sitting outside. They abandoned the Super Smash Brothers idea because they couldn't agree on how to fairly decide who gets to play Fox. So they decided they'd do it a slightly different way. Red was like, "I've heard of this game called Rocket League. It's like car football, and we can do 1v1s if you like." So Red and Shelley both download Steam on like little laptops they have. Red's laptop.
I
is
like how you
a-
completely dropped her narcolepsy character trait, by the way. Despite being
Oh,
in the
by
title.
the way, Shelley has fallen asleep numerous times throughout the film, but it you don't notice because it's such an action-packed film. But anyway, so every time Shelley falls asleep, we just hear the falling asleep noise from A Nightmare on Elm Street, the NES game. And every time she wakes up, she plays the radio. So that theme, the radio theme, where it goes. You hear that like 50 fucking times.
The entire film pauses and a ripple effect happens.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, Red and Shelley are playing Rocket League, and Shelley actually. This is the one part of the film where it actually comes into play. She falls asleep when she's about to score the third goal. Because it was 2-3 at this point. It was a thrilling game, but I'm not going to tell you what happens because you have to watch it to find out. And and Red was
You did
like,
describe the
"Oh,
film
that's
game
not
mechanically, but-
fair. That's not fair." So he's like, "Right, okay, I'll just put it in myself. I'll just give her that goal." And he actually waits the whole 2 minutes for Shelley to wake up. And when she wakes up, there's
Aw.
only 10 seconds left on the clock. But what does Red do? He does the thing. He does the thing, and he hits like this amazing shot in the last second. So now it goes to overtime. Shelley's friend Johan.
Oh no,
Dieter
she's fucked.
is just fucking sitting there. No, Shelley's not Scottish, you see. So Johan Deep is just sitting there, but she decides at the last minute. She's like, "Come on, Shelley, you can do it. I believe in you. Just follow your heart." And Shelley follows her heart. And because she's following her heart, she's like, "Oh, it's in the middle of my chest." She doesn't notice, and Red shoots the final goal and wins the game. So they don't get into the building. And the whole film is like a lesson in how sometimes you just don't always get what you want, and life is about failures, and you just had to make the most of it. And then Hollywood rejected it because it was too real.
And the song ends with "You can't always get what you want."
And that and
Hey,
it actually shows like a post-credit scene where the directors imagine what kind of people will like the
Oh,
film.
what?
And the person
Yeah,
who
thanks
likes the
for that.
film most is Kamala Harris, which is ironic because she really hates crime.
And then, of course, another post-credit scene where Samuel L. Jackson's like, "I'm getting a team together."
Samuel L. Mravich, Ben.
I know you completely fucked up and failed to steal the jewel, and you actually kind of sucked, but I kind of need you because the rest of my team's a warthog and a headless chicken, so I need someone who can at least walk. The end.
god. This is amazing. Why have we never done this before? Oh! Oh!
'Cause we
Oh!
hadn't done it
Oh!
before.
Oh! Oh! Oh no!
Oh, this is exactly the opposite of
no,
what I
not
wanted.
again!
Oh no, I skidded!
Donaldinho. Oh, Donaldinho, sorry.
Well, that was the shittest dual heist film I've ever seen. I've seen Ocean's 12.
Oh god, that was good. I really enjoyed that. Thanks everyone.
Oh, fuck right off.
Right, so one last one for whoever's left to give one.
Yeah, okay.
Good work.
Johnny Dick.
I'm all LRM'd out now after that. Jesus Christ, I've just,
Okay.
I've
Oh my
just
God.
decided not to be a goalkeeper anymore.
See, as soon as Batty suggested one earlier. What was the name? Destination Heaven, the ScotRail shitstorm is what the film's called.
I feel like I'm
What?
not really in a position to do this one.
No, you're the perfect position to do this one because you're not Scottish. Ugh.
Like, I don't know the shitstorm of ScotRail. Really, the only memorable
Exactly,
thing involving
exactly.
ScotRail is I
You
missed
can
it.
invent a shitstorm.
Yeah. Right, Aaron, what do you like the most about trains?
They're
They go
tall.
fast.
They're fast.
Okay?
Okay,
They
go
go
ahead,
fast.
Stephen.
Okay, let me think.
We'll do like a combined one for the last one because then I'll let you get the prompt for it, Dorian. And we'll try
Okay.
and make that. Right.
The scene starts. It's a field. It's a wide pan of a field. You can see lots to the left, lots to the right, and there's a clear mountain behind it. Suddenly, a train shoots off from left side to right. So quick you almost can't see it except for the trail that says ScotRail.
But the trail behind it, like a Rocket League trail.
Yeah. Suddenly, there's another train in front of it. Much like Rocket League, because the ScotRail train was going at such a speed, the train it hits explodes and it continues unharmed.
Okay, this film doesn't seem very realistic to me. No ScotRail
Yeah,
train
let's go
going
back to a
fast.
volcano in New York.
That's more
Somewhere,
realistic
a
than a
ScotRail
ScotRail train
driver.
going fast.
That's true. Well, no, it's going fast. It's going fast. It's just not arriving where it's going on time.
It's going fast in completely the wrong fucking direction.
Yeah.
It's going to Dublin, basically.
The ScotRail train going to Dublin.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like Ryanair. All of Ryanair's flights go to Dublin. Even if they say they're going to New York. They're actually going
Yeah,
to
they don't
Dublin.
even go to Ryan. What's that about?
Is there a place in Ireland called Ryan?
Probably.
Karen Ryan? No. Yeah, Karen Ryan. Oh, wait,
I
that's
used
the
to think
Scotland side,
I
isn't it?
used to
Okay.
think the actress, the comedian Catherine Ryan was American because she had a very Irish name.
Sorry,
And I
what?
found out she was not.
You said she was American because she had a very Irish
I
name.
thought I thought she was Irish because she had a very Irish name. But then I heard her speak and I was like, oh, okay. She's probably not Irish.
Anyway, a train is driving.
The train has just blasted through another train without stopping. It changes. The camera changes to inside the train. There's nobody on it because the ScotRail train didn't stop at any of its stations so far because the driver forgot.
Okay, you're back in character.
There is, however, one man on here, the conductor. He's also confused.
I got it,
But he
okay.
is- He is confused, but being aware that the train has not stopped at any moment, he is still walking up and down the carriages, just in case.
Tickets, please.
Tickets
Tickets.
for Falcock!
Looking for tickets, for
Tickets for Falcock!
No fare dodgers on my train. I'm gonna make
I'm
it
Johnny
through that
Depp in
full
my
fare
most cinematically disappointing role thus far.
to Oh, you're going to Croy, mate. Oh, never mind. You can hit it for free.
Oh, anytime you hear the name Croy on the train line, just imagine the guy from The Final Sacrifice saying it.
Croy?
I know where Croy is. I know about the map. Is he in this film, Stephen? Can he be in the film, please?
Ooh. Anyway,
Maybe. I'll think about it.
conductor.
Unfortunate. So, the conductor has walked up and down the carriages 5 times at this point.
What?
Suddenly, on his last trip, before the train probably lands on a field or something,
Right.
he finds a man sat at the back of the train. He's wearing a full 3-piece suit, purple, of course,
Oh, it's you.
and has a monocle. Yeah, he has a monocle with no glass in it.
Oh, it's you.
Tickets by Colkirk, he says.
Colcock.
I don't even
Johnny
know where
Depp
we're
didn't
going.
even bother to figure out what the actual name of Falkirk was.
I'm a shit conductor. I'm not good at my job.
Well, look,
I will.
They're actually contractually obliged to say that, so they don't earn as much.
I'm actually
So-
Dutch. A Belial brought me across.
So, the conductor says to the man, "Where did you board?" And the man says, "I've always been here." Conductor says, "No, hang on.
Oh my god. They're
I've
gonna
walked
do
up
it
and down
again.
here
They're
5
gonna
times
fucking
now.
do it again.
And you haven't been here." "I was hiding," he replies. "Where could you have been hiding? This train is completely empty." "I was hiding out with the pilot." The pilot.
See, this is why you...
train driver.
It's a flying train. No way you could have got on. Our trains are so shit, they don't even go on the rails. Fucking disaster.
So you've been on the whole time and haven't paid your fare. That sounds about right, yep. Alright then, I'll just imagine you've gone on at Edinburgh. So, where are you headed? What's your destination?
What's
Heaven.
your name, girl? What's your sign?
Oh, tie-in, love it.
You're heading to heaven. Aye. Am I heading to heaven too? No. Well, that's good to hear. You're going there though. Oh no, okay. Oh,
Shit.
dicks.
Well, this one's lost, but who cares?
There were so. Look at us all bunching up together again.
I'll bunch in your face.
So, the train conductor looks at him confused for a moment and says, "Well, I've got protocol." So he starts checking his ticket machine. H, A, no wait, no, it's an E. H, E, E.
Yep.
We're going to heaven, not haven.
Stonehaven, you said, right?
New Haven is a place on earth.
It's true.
Actually an advert. Actually an advert.
It doesn't list heaven here. I'm not sure what to charge you. The man says, "That's okay. We're going for free."
Aw.
Now at this point, the train is late. Because the train is late.
Is this a Jesus film,
It's got me.
Stephen?
As yet, I don't know. I like how you think I have any kind of plan here beyond the sentence I'm going to say next. Alright, the conductor says. So he sits next to him. "So how do you intend for this train to go to heaven?" "Well, do you see this hill that's coming up here? Aye. I've removed the rails from the top of it." "You've removed the rails from the top of it?" "Yes." "Was this before or after you got on the plane?" "Train."
You're giving away the
He
ending.
actually said that IRL. This was another outtake that they kept in the film.
Yeah, they just flub their lines all the time. They just keep it in.
People in the LRM verse don't really know how to do film good.
Oh, pilot
What a
is
save.
AFK, just like.
Oh, there he is. Sweet. Maybe he can help me come with like a conclusion with this story.
Pilot is AFK. Never has something that happened in Rocket League been more apt for what has actually been discussed on the stream.
So the rails are missing. And you did this when? I did it before we got on the train.
Fucking work.
Not the conductor.
Said the conductor. Sighed the conductor, exasperated at her situation.
My fucking Sim's pregnant as he beeped at his ticket machine.
Do you get Sims 2 on this?
I've been playing this with my buddy for the past 2 hours and he's making gnomes and he just died doing a
Did
fucking
you
light bulb.
know that NASA went to the moon on a phone no more complicated than a phone? Fuck. I fucked up.
Phone, no more complicated than a phone.
And they're no more complicated than a phone.
This is the gnome that NASA used to go to the moon. I call him Mooney. Hello, I'm Mooney. I don't know why I speak and why I have a northern accent, but fuck you, Brian Cox.
Bring, bring. Hold on, let me answer the phone. I'm getting a team together. You're the only person that's left.
So,
Oh,
the
is this the
train
film where they
trundles
come
along.
together?
I hope not.
No, it's-
The train trundles along. It starts to reach the peak of the hill.
right now.
At this point, the conductor is concerned, but his job says he has to maintain calm. So he sits alongside the man in the purple suit and waits to see what happens. They reach the top of the hill.
oh
There's a
no.
moment-
My bad.
There's a moment where they feel airborne. The gravity has stopped. And then the train smashes into the field ahead of it, because trains don't fly. The conductor looks at the man. Well, that didn't work. The train man says, I think you'll find it did. The conductor looks confused. He looks down at his ticket machine. It says, Heaven. Current location.
Oh. Oh.
It turns out, Heaven is a place on Earth.
Oh.
He presses the button to print the tickets, and they both disappear in a waft of smoke.
It's gonna be hard to get this team together this time.
Is that it? Is it the film finished? Did they make it? Oh, it's the feel good.
This is where the film
film
finishes off for now.
It's the feel good
Thanos
hit of the
style.
summer. Then they play Gangnam
Meanwhile,
Style.
meanwhile, in the cabin of the train, the pilot, I guess, is sitting there, he's just recovering from the train crash that just happened. And he's like, I need to get help. But before he can pick up the phone, it rings. And he picks it up, and it's like, it's me, Samuel L. Jackson. I'm getting a team together. I know you weren't in
You
this
are
film, really.
fucking kidding me. You are.
But the other
fucking
two died or something. I don't know. So I'm going to need you to do something. So, would you like to join my team? And he says yes.
I feel like Ben and Paul have lost the indie confusion side of this whole thing.
Look, we have to go get the MCU together.
Look, it's the
That film
Sundance
has surely
Cinematic
ended with
Universe.
confusion.
Yeah, it's an indie. It's
Yeah,
you read-
indie films.
you read-
Indie films can be multi-million-dollar franchises as well, or in this case, $1 franchises.
So I just want to put together the team right now. It is John and what was his wife's name? Mary.
Mary.
Mary Coyle.
Oh, what a nice goal.
What the fuck was her name again? John Coyle?
Oh my god, Mary Coyle is my nana's name.
No, it wasn't Coyle. It was
Quick chat, help. We've forgotten our
Cord.
own.
Cord. That was it.
Cord.
John Cord. John and Mary Cord. Eric Elmont. A headless chicken. A talking warthog named Len who works in a sex line. And Sally, the narcoleptic thief who couldn't do her job. And a train conductor.
Train pilot.
Train pilot, sorry, yeah. He flunked out of pilot school. Shit!
No, he flunked out of pilot school because he was driving a train.
He wasn't trained for the job.
Trained.
Right, one more. We'll do this one sort of communally.
Oh no.
Glory and anything. Oh shit.
the headless chicken and Steven Scott's stepdad.
John Cord, Eric Lamont. Eric Elmont, wasn't it? Like Simon Belmont.
Yeah, it started off as Eric Elmont, and then he kept saying Lamont, so now it's Eric Lamont.
Okay, last game I think, because it's almost 12.
Jesus, that's what it is. Well, we still need to do the last film. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Well, one game after this, I mean, not this is the last game.
Dorian's around.
No, everyone's done a film. Everyone's done 2
Have they?
films. Yeah.
Oh no. That was not what I wanted to happen.
I know, but we're gonna do one last like quick communal
Yes!
and then go to bed.
Ah,
Quick does have a big asterisk next to it.
yeah. No pressure here, Dorian.
Why don't we all do a sentence then?
That's a bit too
One day in
communal.
Auschwitz.
One day, Mario woke up and. Oh,
And
Dorian and
information.
Actually, Dorian, you come up with half. Penny, if you're still here, come up with the other half.
No, I don't think I have enough time to do another one.
We'll do it over the length of a game. However, it's
Okay.
whatever happens at the story when the game finishes, that's just the ending, no matter what.
Yeah. Okay, and we all have a minute of game time on it then. Oh, it's the Soviet Union again.
Oh, here we go. It's
It's the guys. It's the guys that we. It's the guys that thing happened. That stupid goal that didn't happen.
We just
Right, we're
we
starting.
almost
Go.
equalized on the fucking line.
Well,
Good start.
Paul. You were just not doing it. Then. I'm all
knew
movie
there
out. Okay,
was nothing
Dorian
I could
just
do.
hit us with one. We'll rush one out, so to speak.
Penny's out, so Dorian.
Macatumbus.
So this week we're all gonna have a minute and a half each.
That's
It's
fine.
more than I need, baby.
Yeah, I can do. I can come up with 2 films in that time. I mean, what?
Oh, what?
Save it.
Nice. That's enough time for me to come up with 2 films and have a couple afterwards.
The final overture of Oliver Onions. I like
Right,
that.
Ben, go. You've got your minute and a half now.
Benny's here, Dorian.
Ben.
Okay. All Oliver Onions. He
What about all of
sweated.
his onions, am I right?
Yeah. He had just opened his new restaurant, and the big man was coming today. Gordon Ramsay.
Oh,
You see, despite having just opened, the restaurant was already failing. And he needed help badly. He had sunk about 3.5 million into it already. But no one was having it. And today was the big day. And so Oliver, he wiped his forehead and opened the door as the big man himself came in. Paul.
No, don't. You have 30 seconds left.
Stephen.
You have 30 seconds
Jesus
left.
fucking Christ, what?
Gordon Ramsay already had a mouthful of spaghetti as he came in.
You have 13 seconds left.
The restaurant owner noticed that he was crunching really hard on the spaghetti. It's fucking raw!
Yeah, we'll save any other ones for it. You're right, Penny. But yeah, he's got his mouth full of spaghetti. He's like, oh, all right, yeah, right, let's do this. So he goes up and he orders the steak and the fish, and then the steak and Oliver Onions big thing, the Oliver Onions platter. It had all the types of onions: caramelized, diced, chopped, sautéed, cut, whole,
Right, it's my turn.
raw.
Baked.
Paul.
John looked at the onions. Sorry, Gordon Ramsay tasted the onions.
John. John Ramsay.
John Ramsay had his name changed by deed poll at Lavender Town because it's the same canonical universe. And he
John
tried
Ramsay
the onions.
Bolton.
He cheered. He shouted. He cried.
He fist pumped the air.
He fist pumped the air. He stood and cheered. They were absolutely not fucking fresh. Why does he never buy any fucking fresh fucking vegetables? Was John's inner monologue to himself. Like the onions were really good, but they were not fresh, and that is the fundamental problem with kids today. Gordon thought when he was a young wee
Their
lad
phones aren't
growing
fresh.
up, growing up in Scotland and having trials with Rangers FC. He would never have stood for this level of onionness, which is actually an adjective for how oniony something is in the canonical LRM verse. But anyway, Stephen's turn.
He stared down at the plate of onions despairingly. In my restaurant, you would have had this with a side of steak. Where is my steak? Unfortunately, Gordon did not realize that there was in fact a steak sat there beside him. He had ordered it alongside the fish.
His name was Steaky.
The steak fish.
For you see, Gordon Ramsay had made a mistake.
Oh no. Oh no, Scott. You made a huge mistake.
He,
And so all... Oh, sorry.
the server pointed this out to him. The steak is there beside you. Gordon picked up the fresh haddock, took a mouthful of it, and said, "The steak tastes off."
Oh,
At this point, he said, I think I've made a decision. I'd like to speak to your chef, please." So he goes backstage to the kitchen.
Backstage.
Backstage,
Where all the cameras are.
where a GoPro has actually been recording the entire meal, already being prepared. Gordon says, "I'd like some proof that you actually cooked this, thanks, because it seemed a bit raw to me."
Ooh.
He pulls down the GoPro, shows him the thing sizzling, and says, "Sorry, concentrating."
that's it.
Double.
That's it.
No.
He pulls down the GoPro and says, "This sad, sponsored by Red Bull."
Don't worry, I've got an ending to the story if you don't have one.
Go for it.
Okay. And he's like, "Oh, your onions, they were raw. They weren't sauteed. In fact, you just gave me a whole onion. It still had the skin on it, for Christ's sake. You call yourself Oliver Onions? Well, they should call you Oliver Platt, because those onions were Lake Placid."
I don't get it.
Lake Placid was a film starring Oliver Platt. That appears on the screen to explain the joke. Anyway, but so he's like, "You know what? I'm gonna prove you wrong." This is still Gordon Ramsay talking. "I'm gonna show you what a real steak's like. I'm going to." Fuck, this is great. Sorry. "I'm gonna make the best damn steak you've ever had. Oliver, you sit at the front. Enjoy your fucking shit onions. I'm gonna make the best steak ever." So he goes into the fridge, gets a big prime cut of steak, and he's cutting it up and he throws it on the grill. But oh no, a slice of onion had been left on the floor. And Gordon Ramsay, he trips. It's so tragic. He slips and falls into the deep fat fryer. Whole entire thing. It's a real. They don't call it a shallow fat fryer, if you know what I mean. No. So he's in head over heels straight in. He climbs up, and he crawls onto the thing the thing where his steak is. He slams the steak out the way, and he's rolling it around. He's like, "Ah, no, I'm being cooked. Ah, shit. This music is playing as well. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Ah, no, fuck. Shit." And he does this for 5 minutes, and the cameraman's just filming him until eventually he just, like dies. No, he just like he cooks basically. He cooks, and then he falls onto a giant plate that just happens to be on the floor. And the maitre d' is like, well, I guess the table service is ready. So he takes it through to Oliver Onions. He goes over and takes a bite out of the Gordon Ramsay steak and says, "This is the best thing I've ever had." And Gordon Ramsay, sitting there, thinks, "Oh no, now I've done it. I've made a huge mistake." Slash cut to credits.
Oh god.
God damn it.
And then, any way you want it, that's the way you need it. And that song's about steaks as well. Any way you want it, do. And then Oliver, having just devoured a bit of the Gordon Ramsay steak. Gordon Ramsay's still alive, by the way. Yes, yes, Dorian. He hears the phone ring. He picks up, it's like, I get a team together, but you're not in it because your film was kind of shite. And then he hangs up at the end.
After that lead up to mistake, what do you think, Paul? Will we make it
Yeah.
RM reading?
Oh no, don't fire me.
That was a massive LR mistake.
Right. Twitter.
We're done. We're
Twitter. I just
Don't private this video, Paul, or I will
change
kill you.
account.
done. Okay, I'll leave that.
Any
you go.
way you
Well,
want
leave
it,
it. Well,
let's-
I'll private the I'll delete the podcast because that's going to go up anyway tomorrow.
My sim is still fucking pregnant. When does he give birth?
And that's the last line of the film.
There you go. I've tweeted and pinned a tweet.
Also,
What is
guys,
this tweet?
I was thinking away to myself. Do you want to make the majority of our streams blind plays and do 3 blind plays and then 1 Rocket League?
That is possible. I could do that.
What does chat think? Would you like us to keep doing 1 of each, or would you like us to do majority blind plays? It's up to you. You decide now. Vote now. It's the new election.
Just put a Twitter poll up instead. That would probably be the better and a more effective way.
The saddest, least interacted with poll that's ever gone up on Twitter.
I'll do.
Okay, I'll do that. Elle, fuck off. Elle is literally standing next to me and staring at me because she wants me to go to bed. I need
Yeah,
my
we should probably call it.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
That's the way.
Wait,
I think
what's that?
FX is next, so
Yeah, it is. What's the next one? We'll still do both, we'll just do one more than the other, because it also means that we'll finish the games more quickly as well. Oh, by the way, the Monolith DLC is really good, I would recommend it. And Monolith. Right, what can we put on as the ending music today? Ah, of course. Okay, everyone.
Mansion basement.
Oh god, I don't want to play that version of it. No, I'm not going to do that. Here we go. Right. As this was a cooking related film. Why is it not playing? No.
What?
Hold on. Hang on. Oh, okay, I know why. Right. Here we go. Here we go.
Still waiting for next. You've doubled up somehow.
How the fuck? How?
Now you're echoing.
I don't know. Happening.
Sorry. That was me.
All you have to do is click B. All right.
Stephen, you fucking idiot. Right, let's play this again.
Ah,
The sweeties? This is a UK version where he says sweet instead of candy. What the? This is so weird.
This is fucking with my brain.
Okay, well, that one's still.
Oh, but she's still American.
It's because they're all played by puppets. I just want to listen to the English bits again.
Finally.
Making food is just like science with tools that blend
Oh.
taste. And everybody
Making food's just like science, Harry.
different tastes.
You say this, but he has red hair. Cake will end up crazy.
Finally, it's time to make a cake. Oh, Paul. Yeah, recap Final Fantasy X.
No. The bomb sent him into space in the past. Yeah.
There you go. Mansion basement, please.
Okay, everyone.
No. I know what this
This is the Little John version. This is the one I didn't want to put on.
damn right.
Wait,
No, and that gets very
Oh.
annoying very quickly.
guys,
Yes.
I think I accidentally closed the stream.
Did you close the stream or just OBS?
Oh no, the stream's live apparently.
Yeah, as long as you got OBS on, because that'll be.
Even if you did close OBS, you just turn it on again with the same stream key. As long as you
No,
haven't
I
closed the
closed
stream
YouTube.
YouTube. Closing YouTube's fine, as long as you don't hit end stream.
Oh no, I didn't. It's fine. Okay. Right, anyway, mansion basement. Good night everyone. See you in the dream zone. Blah 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 blah.
See you in a dream zone. I like the